y'all doing? What's going on? OMG. When I tell you guys the stuff that I'm hearing on social media around Joseline, around DC Young Fly, boy, y'all not ready for this, because when I heard this stuff, I couldn't believe my ears. I couldn't believe what I heard. I couldn't believe what I was saying, what I was seeing, and everything. So first, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me before I go on. Can you please press that one? Let me know that you guys can hear me clearly. I'm not ruffled and muffled and stuff. Comment, let us know. And I also, before I start, I did put a poll up here because I got two different big topics on the line. And I said, well, who do y'all want to talk about first? Vote, Joseline or DC Young Fly. And right now, honey, it look like 60% is Joseline now, you know, so I need you guys to vote. And I hope my microphone and is it getting, I got a sense it's getting muffled. Is it getting muffled? Hello? Is it muffled, y'all? Is it muffled? Let me know if it's getting muffled. Hey, what's going on, Blue Ivy? Come on, party crashers. We're going to crash the party tonight, honey. And I just want to let you guys know we do have the phone lines open, so feel free to call in anytime and every time. The phone number is up here on the screen, as you guys can see, 515-605-9737. And come on, y'all, let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. So I allowed you guys to get in some time. Now, y'all want to talk about Joseline first, so let's go here first. Now, first, I would like to give you a brief description what's going on with both before I get into Joseline and start taking phone calls about Joseline. You guys know that Joseline, you see her, okay? Now, she was supposed to go to the fight to show her support to Floyd Mayweather, Zeus Network, and the rest of the goons, okay? But she could not do that. She had to make it her show. So what she did was she went oops upside Big Lick's head, and they got the scrapping. Actually, they didn't get the scrapping. Joseline didn't. I kept talking about, you know, she's a black girl. She's a black girl. And I could, she's a black girl. And then y'all was saying with Joseline, she black. Joseline, she black. And you know what? Earlier today, something came to me in the spirit realm and said, Gigi, look at it. I said, well, damn. I got to bring this to y'all. We got to talk about this. So for everybody out here who believes that Joseline is black, press 3. I want to see them damn 3s. If you feel like Joseline ain't black, press 8. Okay, comment, let us know, because y'all had so much debate about it yesterday, honey. Comment, let us know where y'all at with the shit. And I don't care. I love every race. I ain't pro no race, okay? I'm pro human race. How about that? Okay, okay, we got some 3s. All right, well, let me bust y'all bubble real quick. Let me, okay, so goddamn it. They pulled up the police report, honey. And I want y'all to see this real good. I want y'all to get real into this. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is Joseline mugshot. She got arrested, right? You see it in the corner. Now, let's go up now. And tell me what she identified with. Hold on. Let me move this phone line so y'all can see. Now, what she... Now, can you... You could be... Come on now. What it say? Joseline, did Joseline put on her identification card? Did she put black or white? Huh? Can y'all read? Can you read? Huh? What it say? Do it say white or black? Huh? Y'all always trying to force a race on somebody. She don't even identify with that black shit. Okay? Joseline said, I ain't no nigga. Okay, she said, I'm white, baby. Okay, yeah, honey. And this is the world records. This is what she put. And I'm gonna respect Joseline, how she identifies as a white woman, honey. Okay? Right. So like I said, this white woman, is that right? Did I say that right? And this white woman stay dragging black women, honey, okay? Hello. This ain't the first time she drugged a black woman, honey. All right, you see it with, whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Shaka-laka, shaka-laka. Now, I want to see what y'all got to say about that. Now, I'm going to look in the comment section and see how y'all reacting to that shit, okay? Booyah. Okay, it says, yeah, I mean, I'm going to do, but talk about fights, I need to go somewhere. Oh, hell nah. She is in need of identity check. She said out her mouth that she is a Puerto Rican black. Well, baby, let's talk about it, because it's the same shit people talk about. They say, yeah, these mother suckers, they wanna benefit from being black and getting all in the vulture cultures and shit, but when it comes to real life, baby, they don't identify with black no more, honey. They switch on your ass. How about that? Huh? Now, ain't this a good ass example? Huh? Press 5 if this is a good example of what they be talking about. Okay? Huh? Y'all want to put everybody black so bad. Y'all got the gates open so motherfucking bad. Lindsay said, Gigi, don't do that, girl. I did it. Call in and let me know, honey. I did it. Okay? It has been done. They said she is enforcing black stereotypes and not even black. Honey, Ice Princess, she don't identify as black on her identity card, baby, okay? How about that? I don't know what the hell she is. I don't know. I'm not in her DNA. That's not my business. All I can go based on is how she identifies, and on the paperwork, honey, it says white. On her IDs, honey, it says white. On that passport, honey, it says white. She don't identify with you black niggas. She is the motherfucking Puerto Rican princess. She didn't say she's an African princess. She didn't say she the black motherfucking princess. She said Puerto Rican hoe. Okay? Uh-huh. Oh, the Puerto Rican princess just wailing on these black niggas in these TV shows. Yes, she does. She well on them all the time. Ooh, she done did something horrible with Big Lex. That, I don't know, honey. Big Lex, all them black girls, she just welling on them left and right. So, yeah, honey, she's out of jail now. And this is the post that she posted. I cannot play the song, but it says, won't let me out. I'm locked up. Don't let me out. Hey, don't let me out. I'm locked up. So that's what it says in the song that she posted. And so she said that she's out and she's showcasing she's a Puerto Rican princess. So I want to know, because to me, it feels like she's trolling real big. It feels like she's saying, hey, I got the necklace, I got the crown, I'm still the princess, another black girl under my notch that I put down in the motherfucking ground, okay? And she feeling herself. And I want to know, do you think that she learned her lesson? Press 1 if you feel like Joseline has learned her lesson, that y'all should forgive her. Press 3 if you feel like, hell nah, she ain't learned her lesson and she ain't gonna never learn her damn lesson. How about that? Okay? How about it? What y'all giving? Huh? What is it giving? Comment, let us know. And just identity and white on the identity card. Y'all don't want to call in about that shit? Okay, y'all. Silent night. So this is what she put, and I just want to read what people are responding to Joseline coming out of jail from whooping that black girl behind. Okay, now I did hear many stories why Joseline whooped her. Okay, we talked about it yesterday, and just to give you guys the update of what I heard, and I tell you both sides. I tell you both sides. So we did have Joseline fan base come and call in, and they were, African American people that stood up for Joseline, and this is what they said. They said Joseline is innocent They said that Joseline, she was minding her own business, y'all. Because that's what Joseline does. She's not a shit starter. She's not a drama queen. They say she was minding her own business. And this black girl named Big Lex, she gets on the show and she's trying to make a name for herself, right? And she purposely tells a rumor that she is sleeping with Joseline boyfriend slash fiance Ballistic. They said Big Lex kept on trolling Joseline about I'm sleeping with your man, nah, 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 nah. They said Joseline, she just turned the other cheek. She prayed about it and she said no weapon formed against her shall prosper. And she allowed God to handle that. That's what they said Joseline did, honey. So they said that Big Lex, she got irritated because Joseline was not responding. So she kept on trolling her, and then she got even buck with it. She told Joseline, ho, when I see you, it's on sight. When I see you, it's on sight. When I see you, it's on sight. So she kept talking and nothing happened because they never met up. They said Joseline never responded because she was in her spiritual realm. But I guess when it came to Floyd Mayweather and Zeus invited Big Lex to the Floyd Mayweather, the demons was up in that arena, honey. Yes, they did. They said it was ritual sacrifice there, demonic shit there, and I guess the devil jumped into that crack when she was smoking on that cocaine, and it got all into Joseline's spirit. And then when she saw Big Lex, the devil told her, go ahead and knock that hoe out for all the bullshit she been causing you on the internet. And they said that's what Joseline did, honey. She just started welling on that ass. And shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's how she got arrested, and that's how we came here. And now, you know, she's not on that cocaine. She's back, the Puerto Rican princess, and she feel like, hey, everything is great. That's what Joseline people came up and told me, honey, okay? Now, they said the real issue is Joseline is jealous of Big Lex. I said, Joseline jealous? Hold on. Why is she jealous of Big Lex? Joseline is the one with the name. Joseline is the one that's making that paper. Joseline is the one that's more popular. I said, is Joseline that's so much insecure that girls coming up, she just gets so insecure and just she want to beef with them and hit on them? They say, yeah, honey. I said, I can't believe it. I said, well, why is she jealous? They said because Big Lex got a whole platform on YouTube where she's coming to go outside and do her own shit. I said, what? So I just let it roll past because at this point, I'm like, shit, I don't know what to believe. Girl, I kept on looking. I came across somebody else. They telling me this. They said that Joseline do not like Big Lex, honey. And they said that Big Lex got hired by Zeus behind Joseline back. And now Big Lex is going to be on a show on Zeus and Joseline don't like it. So she started welling on her. Girl, it's just so much. But you know, if you got can y'all please call in to let us know what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna look at the comment section. They said Funky Dineva said she was arrested for an incident that occurred after the fight with Big Lex. Well, can we talk about that? Can we talk about that, Funky Dineva? And if that's the fact, oh, girl, I got to stand up on this shit right here. If that's the mother-sucking facts that Joseline got arrested for something else, but Joseline didn't get arrested for hitting that black woman. Joseline, men, women alike, have put paws and taken out black women, Breonna Taylor. And they didn't get justice. The black girls never get justice for what people do wrong to them. But they end up arresting them for some other bullshit. But they don't get arrested for taking out these black girls. They don't get arrested for hitting and beating down these black girls. Okay? Y'all don't notice that shit? Huh? Am I the only one? Press 10 if you noticed it. Press 15 if you don't. I'm just saying. If Funky Dineva is saying that Joseline didn't get arrested for popping Big Lex, she got arrested for some other bullshit. It just make me go tick, tick, boom, and think about some other incidents that sound just alike. That's all I'm saying. Because ain't nobody else going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But call in. Call in. Call in. Call in. Ain't that some shit? She didn't even get arrested for dogging out that black girl Big Lex with her white ass. Okay? She got arrested for something else, according to Funky Honey, according to what they saying in these comment sections. Well, y'all ready for me to answer some, pick up some phone calls? Huh? Please like this video. Shit. You see how I'm huffing and puffing, girl. Oh, I need some more likes in this motherfucker. Can I get some more likes? Oh, I had to drink that water. Can I please get some more likes? All right, let's pick up the phone line, see what they got to say. Calling from 409. You are live on the air, 409. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, I hear you.
How you doing?
Hey. How you? All right. I just wanted to say, number one, I'm sick of people saying how she beat this girl up. First of all, she did not beat this girl up. She sideswiped that girl when that girl was not looking. That girl, Big Lex, was in the process of getting jumped by a bunch of people. And Joseline
what time?
Hold on.
Who was she getting jumped by? Was it Joseline Camp?
No, I don't know who them girls was, but when I seen the tape, she was already...
409, let's just get it clear. I want to know in the comment section, the people that jumped that black girl, Big Lex, was it Joseline friends? Press 1 if it was Joseline friends. Press 4 if it was a different party. Because I heard Melissa. Do you know who Melissa is?
No, I just seen the tape, and I seen a bunch of people jumping
They
Big
said
Legs,
Melissa.
and then Joseline
Go ahead.
snuck in. Joseline snuck in and got licked. So she did not fight the girl. That wasn't no square up, one-on-one fight. That was a snuck. She snuck that girl while the girl was getting jumped by other people. So I don't like how people putting like Joseline.
What time out? 409. Time out. Because I just dislike how you sit up here and lie in my face when I saw the damn video of Joseline choking that girl, having her in that damn headlock for hours. That black girl, she choked her, had her in her headlock for a minute. People outside, oh my God, she's about to kill that girl. Get her off. Get Joseline off of her. I seen that with my own eyes. I seen it with my own eyes. I saw the black girl topless with the wig taken off.
But that was after she got jumped. The girl was getting jumped. What I'm saying is Joseline did a coward move. The girl was already getting jumped, and then Joseline snuck in and choked her. But it was, I mean, Joseline, what Joseline did was a punk move. That was a punk move what Joseline did because the girl just got through getting jumped. If you going to get somebody while they already getting jumped, that ain't no fair fight. Why don't she square up? Body up. She tried to. What she did was did a coward move and snuck that girl while she was getting jumped, is what I'm saying. And another thing with Joseline, first of all, Joseline is a Negro. She was talking about getting mad at, what's her name? What's that mixed girl she got in a fight with? Okay, she was telling Amber Rose how she don't want to be black. Well, Joseline don't want to be black either. She's not fooling nobody. She a Negro too. It's a Negro.
Well, and
just
on
like
her
any other
ID, on her ID it says white.
I could put white on my ID. Don't make me white.
Can you? When you go to the airport, they're not gonna say, "Excuse me, ma'am."
I'm a black girl. Anybody can put white on their ID. Don't make them white. A man, Kanye West can check white on this thing. Everybody know he ain't white. Just like Joseline, she could put white all day. Everybody knows she a Negro. Look at her hair. Look at her skin color. I have a sister lighter than her. So come on. They got black girls lighter than Joseline. Joseline wanna be white.
Well,
she
identifies on her ID as white. She did that. Nobody else. That's all I'm talking about. But
everybody knows she a Negro, and the white people will laugh at her.
What time out? Because everybody don't know she's a Negro. Because I asked you guys, and people always talk about, and they said Joseline is not black. Then you have some that say it, and Joseline would tell you she's a Puerto Rican princess. She didn't say she's a Negro princess.
Puerto Ricans have African heritage. Puerto Ricans is a mixture of African, Spanish, and a Native American. This girl have Negro in her. She is a Negro.
Well, they
Look
say
at her
everybody.
hair
Well, they say everybody
Look
is.
at her hair texture.
That's possibly true. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying they say partially everybody got some Negro in them. If you get some white people, you may have some white people that have a certain small percent of Africa. They say everybody's from Africa, but we're talking about in 2023 how she identifies.
Everybody from Africa. We talking about African DNA running through your blood. That's Jocelyn. She is black. Just like you Dominicans, that's why Cardi B.
Well, you know what?
Identify as black and
Okay,
Latino.
so you said Cardi B. Hold on for now. You say Cardi B is black?
Yeah, she's Dominican.
Okay, just say it. I just want, listen, I ain't gonna say shit what Cardi B is, but what Cardi B say she is. But it is a debate, and I just want you to reiterate what you just said so everybody in the chat can hear you. What you say about Cardi B, what she is?
She is black. Anybody that got African heritage running through their DNA is a nigga.
Hold on now. Why you gotta say?
Black people?
Nah, they say it's a difference between niggas and black. It's a difference between niggas and black now.
A lot of people don't want to claim black because they don't want the discrimination. They try to hide, but Jocelyn is funny because she can't even hide behind it because she don't got no white looking in her. She does not look nothing white. She look like a nigga. There are black girls lighter than her. She's a nigga, just like all the rest of us, and she just needs to accept it. And she can put white all day on her application. All the white people gonna do is laugh at her. Just like I'm laughing at her. And other races of people gonna laugh at her. She's not even a light-skinned Latino. She's not even light enough. Her hair not even straight enough to pass for white. She wishing. It's a lot of people don't want to claim black because they don't want the discrimination that black people go through. But they can pretend all they want. And when people look at them, they see a Negro. And they might as well accept it. Just like black people. We want to claim black all day, but we got white blood running through us too. So we know different from Cardi B. We know different from Jocelyn. And we try to pretend like we're 100% African. We are not. Because from the slave masters running in and out of the house, sleeping with different women, and right, we are related to white people too. None of us is pure unless you from Africa. Pure African from Africa, you pure. But as far as us black folks, us Puerto Ricans, us Dominicans, us Creole, all of these, us Brazilians, all of them, we are all a mixture. And we all got Negro background in us. So nobody can claim white if you got Negro running through your DNA. That's all I wanted to say. So they can claim it if they want. Everybody gonna laugh at them because we know they not. Especially the white man gonna laugh at them because he gonna know she a Negro. And if she's so white, tell her go join a Klan. See if they accept her. Let Jocelyn go join a Klan. See if the Klan gonna let her put the white hood on.
Now I gotta say something about the Klan.
Out real quick what they think of her.
Can I say something about that Klan? Hold on, 409. I don't know if you know, but I looked on a documentary about the Klan, and there are new rules to the Klan. Klans are accepting black people in the Klan as long as they know their place. When you're looking at no, I'm serious. They did a documentary and they had a few black people there. They just want black people to know your place, that you know, they are superior. And you see a lot of different hate groups, and black people are accepted as long as they know their place.
You know what the Klan doing?
I don't know.
They setting them stupid Negroes up. They setting them stupid Negroes up that think they white and they know they not white. What they gonna do is they gonna invite them in, and then before you know it, you gonna wonder where they at. Well, so they stupid enough to believe the Klan ain't gonna touch them, and they could join. Saying, let us see what the white people think of her. She'll find out. She'll find out real quick. Tell her to go join the Klan. Let's see if they think she white. She'll find out real quick.
Well,
she's gonna be called
when I saw the documentary, I just figured that, you know, today is 2023, so they have to do things differently in order to win whatever their war they're doing. And I think they get black people in that want to be, because you do have black people that want to be accepted by them, and they put a battery in their back to go back into the black community to betray the black community, so they can be. Okay, back in the day, they said that some black people were the ones that betrayed black slave runners, and black people were the one that told the masters, hey, these slaves are running free. So I do believe that they're going to use the same play, use your own people against you to know all your secrets and your weaknesses.
That's what you call a Judas Iscariot. That's what you call a Judas Iscariot. Like Joseline that's putting white on her thing, want to be white. That girl Negro, that girl is so Negro, it's funny. She could wish all day. She could wish, but she could never pass because she don't look white enough to pass. So she could wish and cry, put white on her race thing. She could. That's like Kanye West putting white on his thing. Anybody could put white on their thing, and white people just
hold on. I've never seen Kanye West do that.
No, he didn't. He haven't done it, but I'm saying just like she could put W, anybody could put W. Anybody could put white on their thing. Don't mean they white.
Okay. All right. So people are saying, let's change the topic. I'm sorry, you guys. All right. Well, thank you, 409. Okay. Thank you, 409.
I love watching you.
Love you too. All right. We're going to let y'all go. Okay. I'm so sorry. Everybody in the chat, I do apologize. I never meant to offend anybody with this topic. It definitely seemed like a lot of people in this comment section, they feel uneasy talking about this type of topic. And they say, shit, we're supposed to be gossiping, fun, laughing, being messy, not too serious. So I apologize for taking it in that direction. All right, so let's go to another caller. We have our next caller here on live, 803. You're live from the air, 803. Hello, 803.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, how's it going, 803?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. So I see you had your hand raised. So I want to know what your thoughts are.
On you speaking of the Joseline topic?
What made you raise your hand?
Well, I know that you were stating that we shouldn't be talking about this again. So
well,
do you want me to go ahead and
if it's on your heart, I can't. If it's on your heart, go ahead and just spill it.
Well, I feel like she's not black.
Who not black? You talking about Cardi B or Joseline? Because it was two people up on the debate.
Oh, both.
Okay.
Yes, no. I feel like both. I feel like how I feel is that they use the black card to basically just be in the black spaces. Ever since she was on Love and Hip Hop, I knew what it was, what the agenda was. Because think about it, everybody since then, either Erica Mena and Sin Santana was speaking about up on what's the show with Charlamagne the God them. Basically, Brian, what I'm saying? I see black men do Latina, do this and that. That girl identified as Latin. You don't never see Joseline fighting nobody Latin, but she got all the problems and all the smokes with the black girls. Mm-hmm. That's not by coincidence, and that's fact. So people can sit up there, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna just say it like this. We can sit up there and be delusional all we want to. You seeing exactly what you're seeing. Stop trying to pull everybody into us. We already got enough problems of our own. Let us deal with our own issues. Leave them out on the, leave them out. Let them deal with their own way. We stay here. Let us do us. If they don't want to identify, that's fine. That's fine. Look here, let them do them. Let her go be white. Thanks. That's how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm. And I just want to say, Kiki 2973, thank you for donating $5. She said, keep it up. Thank you so much, Kiki. I appreciate you. Okay, so this caller has a different feeling about it, and she feels that these girls, are not black. Do you feel that, you hear this talk about they profit off of the black community? They're black one day and then the next day,
Hmm.
how do you feel about that?
Absolutely, I definitely agree. Look at Danny Lake. She was hollering that she's a red bone, but anybody know that a red bone is more of a fair skinned black woman who comes from black parents. You know what I'm saying? Who probably come on the lighter skin tone. But you're a whole Hispanic woman hollering you a yellow bone. And did you see her parents? Like,
Uh-huh.
come on, y'all. We got
So
to stop
that's
this
what I want to know.
delusional.
Danny Lay, when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to the cops, what is she? Are you black when it comes to the motherfucking cops? Are you black in the law? Are
Exactly.
you black when it comes to the lawyers
Exactly.
and the judges? Is you black then, ho? Huh?
Right. Exactly. You know, and they only black when it's convenient for them. Come on, like people need to stop this. Cardi B is the same way. Since that time, all of a sudden when they get called out, somehow they go back and trace their bloodline back to Africa. Oh, how convenient! Come on, black people, stop being so blind. Stop being so blind. Stop opening these people with open arms. We can't identify as Latin. We can't identify as white. So stop being so blind. But that's all I want to say, and I want to say thank you so much for letting me speak. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, 803, for calling in and having that on your heart to tell it. Appreciate you.
Yep.
All right, we're going to let her go. All right, we got some more phone calls. Come on, let's wake it up. Let's get some more likes, y'all. All right, so we have a phone call from 601. You're live on the air. Talk to me. What are your thoughts about this Joseline situation?
Hey Gigi, how you doing today?
I'm doing good tonight. How you feeling?
I'm doing good. I wanted to say this. First of all, Gigi, we're not gonna sit up here and play like her behavior. See, they missing the point. Her behavior is what keeps getting her in trouble. She it's like she wants to make it seem like, she have privilege when she gets in trouble. So she feels like she's invincible, or she feels like she don't have a right. She can do anything she wants. Basically, that's what I'm saying. It's like the rules don't apply to her. And ever since I've been watching Johnson, she just been fighting, acting a fool, talking crazy to folks.
Can I
You
say
can't
something?
do that. And
601.
yeah.
Can I say something? Is it
Mm-hmm.
fair? Is it okay if we can say, because they love saying black girls are so ratchet on TV, right? She said white in her goddamn her ID. Can we make the statement and saying, hey, white girls are just as ratchet? Look at example Joseline.
I'm gonna be honest, Gigi. If she was just like this situation, when she got pulled over or whatever, when she got arrested, they didn't see her as white. You know what I'm saying? Because of her skin tone. They look at her as a black person because of her skin tone. No matter what race you are, if you are a darker complexion, close to the darker you are, the more they consider you as a black person. You could be mixed and they'll still look at you crazy. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is your behavior, despite what race, what color, what gender, whatever, your attitude and your character and your attitude toward situations makes or breaks you. And she feel like she want of the conversation. It's like, oh, it don't apply to me. Somebody hit me, I'm gonna hit them back, or they talk noise to me, I'm gonna hit them back. But that's not how the world works, because they say ignorance is 9/10 of the law. So you can be ignorant still and get in trouble. So all I'm saying is race has nothing to do with your behavior. Race has nothing to do with your behavior. You got to actually take accountability. And I know she's the type of person that she don't even care. You got some people that actually like to get the fight. You see what I'm saying, Gigi?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Race does not determine your behavior, which is absolutely true. However, in this society, they do stereotype you based on race, and we cannot ignore that.
Exactly. And my thing is, if they was to pull you over, people need to keep in mind, you can't say, "Oh, I'm white." They gonna look at you crazy. I'm this, I'm this way, and they're gonna look at you crazy. They're gonna say, "Well, you still did something messed up." See, people,
but you know what I feel about that 601. I cannot agree to that, yes or no, because I've never been in that situation. Joseline, Cardi B, women like that, they can tell us that, hey, by them putting white on their ID, they get this amount of privileges. They get treated like this. I would never know their story because I could never live in their footsteps. So I don't know. I cannot say yay or nay. I would definitely like to hear their point of view because they live it, so they experience that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to
because I'm sure they do it for a reason. I'm sure they do it for a reason. I don't think they do it and not get no benefit from it. Something up that we may just not know about because we don't have that experience.
Right. Well, thank you, Gigi, for letting me come up, and I do appreciate it.
Well, I thank you for calling, girl. You know I love my real people. Okay, I'm going to let you go, 601. All right, so I want to know what you guys think about all the stuff we're talking about so far. We do have people in the queue, so please continue to call in and let us know. And how do you guys feel? Do you feel that, people of different experience could really talk for people like Joseline? I don't know. I think Joseline knows some shit that we don't. I think she experienced some shit that I don't know. I cannot say that every person look at Joseline like a nigga because I don't think that is true. I don't think when people look at Joseline, they see nigga. I don't know. I don't think that. And I would have to ask Joseline. Joseline, everywhere you go, do people look at you as a nigga? Do people treat you as a nigga? And I wonder what she would say. She got the princess from somewhere. She feels privilege from somewhere. And where does she get the privilege from? Where does she feel that she is better than other people? What community, what group put that battery in her back? Because she has this arrogance about herself that she's better than most. So let's continue on and see what else is going on out here. They are calling for 317. You're live from the air, 317. 317. Hello?
Gigi?
Hey, how's it going, 317? Talk to me.
It's going good, man. Joseline be off that cocaine, man. She needs to calm it down. She needs to I don't want to, she be off of those drugs that cause people to have bad futures and that also cause people to not be who they truly are in the moment. She was backstage lashing at like Floyd Mayweather party or boxing rank, whatever it was. You would have thought the fight was behind the stage and not the man who's like crowned for being the main boxer, because they back there taking his shine away. Drugs and tequila is a hell of a thing.
Mm-hmm. So you mean to tell me at that arena they didn't have security tight? I guess at the arena you can do any illegal activity.
Everything is owned by Zeus.
Huh?
Everything is owned by Zeus, Gigi. So that means
So Zeus is allowed
security,
all the drugs and all that to go on in that arena? Is that what you're saying?
Monkeys need bananas to put on the show, right?
Well, let's be careful with the monkey because we don't want you people thinking that you calling black people monkeys. Okay, so... okay, that's interesting. And I want to know in the comment section, I want to know, how do you guys feel about it? Do you feel that, I don't know how that works. if you're having a arena or a location, who is in charge if drugs, illegal activity is going on at the arena? Somebody has to be accountable if that type of stuff is happening at the arena, or is it, or is
and
it
it's
not? I
and it's
mean,
Lemmy. It's Lemuel Plummer. I think that's his
yeah,
full
the
name.
black man,
Lemmy, the
the
dude
black man.
behind Zeus. Yeah, he lives for chaos. He's an agent of chaos. So everything goes into his pockets. I don't know what's going on with Floyd Mayweather, but I've never known for himself to attach his exclusive content to like Zeus. It got to be a big bag included behind it. And like they say, with good money, shit, it makes a person turn green. You know what I
But
mean?
you know
So
what? A lot of people thought that was kind of different. But I would think that Floyd Mayweather, nigga, you got much money. You can have your own fucking network. Why can't Floyd Mayweather have his own network and put on his own show?
clearly, he an agent of
But
chaos.
I feel that Floyd Mayweather, it seemed like he likes to help other people. So I don't know. I just got a feeling that Floyd Mayweather is doing it to help others. But I definitely feel that Floyd Mayweather has the money and he can get the resources to buy his own network and to put on his own show. I don't think that he needs Zeus, but maybe he doesn't want to do the work and maybe he's helping out a friend, you know? I don't know. That's just
And
my
I
thought
do
on it.
understand that, Gigi, because at the end of the day, you do kind of, that's where a lot of good people fall victim because we find the kindness in our hearts to want to help out other people, but you can't fuck up your own brand for like trying to help out somebody else. So if Floyd got all this money and he want to continue a great brand that he's always produced, he's never gave me negative energies and let's get
Well,
each
time
other
out
up. He's always
317.
kept it.
He has given you a lot of negative energy. And I think that so
I
often
mean, him cheating and
boxers.
all that, they don't got nothing
Nah,
to do with me.
child, nah. Let's not talk about. Okay, hold on. You go. Come on, 317. And I want to ask y'all in the comment section. We're not gonna act and we're not gonna ignore that Floyd Mayweather beat on black women. Okay, we not. Can I? Am I lying? Press one if you know Floyd Mayweather. Uh, if you feel like Floyd Mayweather, oh, he's so innocent. All he does is boxing. He's a gentleman. He's a stand-up guy. Nah, no, no, no. Let me tell you, it's something up with that nigga. Okay, nah, nah. Birds of the feather always gonna flock together.
And that's when we come back to the point, Gigi, of him being with Zeus because his intention is wrong. Lemmy's intention is to embarrass other black people. It's sad to say, but yeah, shit, money make everybody want to do things that they really don't want to do. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that goes back to the point of Floyd Mayweather. His daughter, Yaya, she messing around with, NBA YoungBoy. I know you probably don't know too much of this, but
Yes,
you
I
can bring a
do.
child
Don't
up
do
so
me
much.
like that. I know. I know. Shit.
So clearly, if his money was that good, she wouldn't be running to the hood.
I disagree with that theory.
And the same with him.
I
And the
disagree.
same with him.
I think that money does not money your character, your morals and your values. Money to
Yeah,
me
he
has
was kissing
nothing
Diddy
to
and
do with that. You can have all the money in the world and still have no moral compass. And you see a lot of people that are billionaires that has money, but they have no morals or values, or it's very low, their standards low. So I don't think they go hand in hand. As if people think that the more money you have, the more classier you are. That is not true. The more money you have, the more value. Yeah, I got money. Shit, they still hood and ghetto and ratchet.
I'm sorry.
I said they can have all the money in the world, but Floyd Mayweather, Yaya, they still hood and ratchet. And
Yeah, absolutely.
they
but
they don't
you
want to
gotta
change
protect
that.
yourself. Yeah, and they shouldn't. But then again, when you in the public eye, like you gotta recognize everything you do is being seen. So even when you come with the backlash, you gotta, that's expected.
Yeah, but this
You
is
know what I'm saying?
2023. This is
So
not
even
19.
speaking about yeah, I understand. But
This not
speaking about the
1950.
Jocelyn and all of that, if I was Floyd Mayweather, and I'm pretty sure, like you said, he got that bag. So shit, he can agree things with Zeus and say, I don't want this type of environment. I don't want these people
Well,
invited.
he's not doing all that
Clearly,
because clearly he with the shits, so he don't
of
care.
course
He
he
know
wouldn't, but
what part.
he got a team.
He,
He got a team that want to uphold his image. So clearly he knew everything while he was out there prepping for his fight. He knew what was going on backstage.
yeah. All right, 317. I appreciate you. We're gonna let you go at this time. All right, we got a hand up, but I want to know how y'all feeling. What y'all got to say about this? I'm looking in the comments section. Thank you, Dom. All right, so facts caller, she's on that Smokiana. Okay, let's go into the more calm phone call. Phone call from 405. You're live from the air. 405.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Yes, how are you? You doing all right? I'm doing pretty good. I just got to speak on the whole situation with Joseline Hernandez. It's a complete atrocity how she just putting her hands on black women. How about she come meet me and I whoop her motherfucking ass and I beat her boyfriend up?
405.
I beat her boyfriend and put him.
405. Why would you want to stoop to that level? You gotta think
because
smart.
Right is right, wrong is wrong.
No, but you're not gonna don't fight.
Right.
No, because you have to set an example of how to be. Joseline needs discipline, and she needs a leader. So, hell, you have to set the standard, and you have to come to the enemy in a different form. You don't stoop to their level. You don't do that. It's other way. It's more than one way to skin a cat. So you just have to be intelligent and creative, because remember, on the intelligent and creative board, she probably can't hang with you. But in the streets fighting, that's her arena. So anytime you're dealing with the enemy, you never meet them on their board. You go somewhere else and make them come up to a different realm, and you carry their ass.
Right. You right. And when it comes to intelligence, she can't see me at that. And when it comes to street fighting, her boyfriend can't see me that in either. And I love you so much, and you have a good night. Thank you. All right. You too.
All right. So comment, let us know what you guys think about this. They say she needs therapists. She ain't gonna do all that. Lisa said, I'm soft. You know what? I don't care what you call me. I accept it. All right, so let's keep on going on. 313, you're live on the air. 313.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you really good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Talk to me. What's your thoughts about Joseline?
Okay, I called in yesterday. We kind of had a disagreement, but today I'm agreeing with you on the jealousy part, because I found out that the girl Lex, who she beat up, actually has her own show. It's on a different streaming network called Now That's TV. From what I'm being told, it's more popular than what Joseline's show was.
What? More popular?
So
more popular? I'm going to have to see the numbers. More popular?
Now, yep. From Now That's TV streaming service. I guess it's a streaming service like Zeus Network.
I've never even heard of that service. That's why I'm so shocked when you tell me that Big Lex show is more popular than Joseline. It's like I need to see the numbers.
Yeah, you're gonna have to probably look at the numbers from what the sister is saying is that show kind of more popular than hers. You know, she left Joseline's show, so to get her own show, and I guess to be saying she slept with her man, see, you know.
All right. Well, you told me something. I have no idea. I gotta do some research.
Yeah, Now That's TV. It's a streaming service, just like Zeus.
Okay.
And I get her show was named Big Lex Baddies or something. I don't know, Big Lex something.
All right. Well, I thank you so much. We're gonna let you go at this time. All right. Well, you know, that's interesting. So if she has her own network, why does Zeus invite her to the premiere? Is this a setup? if she had her own network, y'all, Big Lex, she got her own network. She's doing her thing. Did Zeus set her up? Did Zeus say, Big Lex, come on, I want to invite you to Floyd Mayweather Arena? And then they say, Joseline, Big Lex, she going to be there, pop her ass. Is that what's going on? I don't know. Is it a setup? Is Zeus behind it? You know, comment, let me know. All right, so let's continue on. People are saying they think she invited herself. I don't know. Can you invite yourself? I mean, could you go up to the Floyd Mayweather fight? I don't think any and everybody can go up there. But then again, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's go on and I'm gonna look in the comment section. They said Zeus likes mess and drama. What I see, yeah, they do. Wanted Joe's to accidentally take her out of here. Her show even better than Baddies. I heard the same this gentleman said on the phone. I believe she was set up. Okay, so wow, that's even horrible. I can't believe this. Press 5 if you feel like Big Lex was set up by a black man and a white Puerto Rican princess. Okay? Girl, she a white Puerto Rican princess to me. That's how I'm going to identify her. Okay? Bump what all y'all saying. That's the white princess. The white Puerto Rican princess. Huh? What is it? Ain't that sad? The white Puerto Rican princess and a black man set another black girl up to be embarrassed, to be humiliated, to get jumped physically. And she will always have these videos out on her, you know, for life, you know. I hope Big Lex can sue, you know. I have not heard Big Lex suing, but I hope Big Lex sue or she does something. So I'm going to continue on. They say, I know a Puerto Rican man, and he would never claim to be black. Never. Shut up, Tanya. Tanya. How the black people up here talking about Puerto Ricans are black out here in this world that would never claim to be black. But yet you got a whole bunch of black people talking about if you Puerto Rican, you black, and they ain't gonna accept no other way. You black, you black. And then you got Puerto Ricans say, bitch, I will never be black. Ain't that some shit? Bitch, if you don't want to be black, bitch, you don't gotta be black, ho. Be what you want to be. That's how I'm feeling. I wouldn't want nobody in my camp that don't want to be in my camp. But let's continue on. We got some more phone calls. Calling from 919. You're live on the air. 919.
Hey, Gigi, it's Dana, North Carolina. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, Gigi. I agree with what you're saying. And the sad thing is we embrace these Spanish people, just like Love and Hip Hop. We kind of embrace Joseline. You know what I'm saying? We embrace Cardi. They
you just embrace everybody. But you don't embrace yourselves.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit? You embrace the Africans.
Yeah.
You embrace everybody. But when it comes to Black America, you dislike yourself. And can I tell you something, 901, that I was talking to a fellow, and he said some shit. When I tell you, it was so heartbreaking what he told me. You ain't going to believe what he told me. He said,
what did he say?
He said, what group of people is the most hated in the world? I said, shit, I don't know. He said Black Americans. He said Black Americans is the hatest group in the world. They say that Latinos dislike Black America, white people dislike Black America, Africans dislike Black America. When you go over to Africa, they're not going to see you as African. They're going to see you as American. And he said that Black America dislike themselves, each other. And he said that's the most hated group in the world. I said, well, damn, when you put it like that, that shit makes sense. But go ahead.
Yeah, we try to embrace everybody. Now look at the guy, Tay Diggs, that's with April Jones now. His kids are biracial, right? He had them with a white woman. And he tells people don't call his kids black. Call them biracial.
What? Oh, okay. So, well, I'm going to shut up.
So, yeah, it's like we embrace everybody. But for real, if, like the other caller said, if they get stopped by the police, before they open up their mouth and they hear the Spanish accent, the police is going to treat them like a nigga. Period. They're gonna be treated like a nigga. So they need to calm down and they need to be
Well,
appreciative that the black culture has embraced them.
with that, you would think that, Hispanics and minorities would say, hey, we do have our differences, but we do need to come together to stop the discrimination that we face. But it don't seem like y'all do that. For all minorities to come together and say, hey, we have differences, we have different values, we have different beliefs, but let's come together and fight for, the group that's discriminating against us and treating us unfairly.
Yeah. And that's what we try to do. That's why we embrace them. It's the Jocelyn's of the world that be like, whoa, yeah, but she called herself the Puerto Rican princess. She didn't call herself the black princess.
She ain't say a black queen.
Right.
She didn't say she a black queen.
We embrace them, but when it's convenient, you know what I'm saying, or when it's going to separate them a little bit, they're going to let you know. They're not going to say, yeah, I'm with the black people after we done embraced them. You know what I'm saying? So we do be trying to come together. But let me ask you this, Gigi. What do you think about? I tuned in late. I'm sorry. What do y'all think? Is her acting out all about the sugar boogers, or y'all think she's just angry, or what do you think, Gigi?
I think
what
it's
is
a
wrong with
mixture. I think the sugar boogers are drugs. Because you do know drugs. It has an effect on your brain. It has an effect on your emotional stance. I've never done drugs a day in my life, but I have seen people drinking, and drinking is a drug. And I've seen people on weed. I've seen people, do different shit, and I see how people can change based on that substance. So I think that is a booster to how she already feels. And I feel like she does have a lot of hatred in her heart, and she has a lot of anger that is in her, and that's just a part of her. And Zeus Network allows that type of anger to flourish. I mean, she get paid to really exercise that demon in her. They want the demon. They don't want God-like. They don't want an angel. They want the demon in you. They want to feed that demon that's in you. They want that demon to spread its wings and show its glory, because that demon is going to bring in viewers. People love to see the demon in you. Yeah. So she brought that motherfucking demon out.
I think we're watching the second demise of Joseline. I'm a black girl, but I've always been a Joseline fan. But just like we saw the demise of her with Love and Hip Hop, Mona Scott said enough is enough. She was no longer on there. And then she got a second chance with Zeus. And I think now we're watching the second demise of Joseline until she gets some help. She's going to be like hopefully she can be like an Evelyn Lozada.
I don't know about
and
that.
Kind of get some therapy.
I feel that.
Get some therapy.
Sorry to cut you off, but I feel like you're missing a point. Okay, Mona Scott, she's a monster. She's a monster with standards. She's a monster. She has a crossing point. She has more, all monsters are not created equal. All demons are not created equal.
Yeah.
So when it comes to Zeus, this is a bigger demon. This is a demon is hungry. Okay. This demon is greedy. This demon don't have the success as Mona Scott. This demon got to come from the grind. This demon came from a Christian foundation. So,
them some strong demons. You know how some of the preachers, kids
a
is.
Christian,
I'm one of them.
Yeah, foundation, you see. They said that it's supposed to have been a Christian thing, and it turned out to be for the worldly. So the demon that's over her now, that's her master. Oh, this demon want her to just bring the demon out. They're going to feed it because they're greedy and they're hungry for more. So, I don't know if they're not going to punish her and discipline her like Mona Scott.
until it start costing them money and they start, because they can't pay last season. But when she becomes a liability, they're gonna have to slow down.
We will see.
You know, and pull her back a little bit. But last thing, Gigi, what was I gonna say? The bloggers are saying too, Gigi, that Joseline's charges are not because of the fight that was caught on tape. After this fight with Big Lex.
Hold on.
After this fight with
901. I heard that somebody in the comment section said that. You know, that broke my heart. Did you know that? And it seemed like black girls, anytime they get done wrong, anytime somebody kill them, anytime somebody punch them, do them dirt, they never get justice. They always will lock that person up for some other ones, but they're not going to get justice. Like, you can do whatever you want to these black girls. Ain't nobody good. You're not going to go to jail for that. They're going to get you for something else, but not that.
You right, Gigi. She almost put Big Lex to sleep. But they said she left, and she was supposed to go home and got into another fight. And that's what the charges are for.
And another thing, and is Big Lex, is she going to sue? What is she going to do?
Zeus is going to have to pay her. That's what I'm saying. When Zeus have to keep paying for all these lawsuits to keep Jocelyn out of trouble.
Okay, is this what you think, or this is what you know? What is Big Lex doing? Is Big Lex going to press charges? Is Big Lex going to take money under the table from Zeus? What is Big Lex going to do, or you just don't know?
We rooting for Big Lex to file charges. We rooting for that. I don't know, but I'm rooting for that.
Because, you know, they do have a stereotype. Remember? Ain't that some shit? So they have a stereotype that black women, they don't even fight for their own justice individually. They don't fight for their own justice.
We be forgiving and embracing.
Well, who can you blame for that?
But Jocelyn is jealous of them girls that become popular. Remember the girl that won the last season? She's half black, half Chinese.
No, I don't remember because I don't
keep
fell out
with her.
I just remember a black girl that she put down and Ballistic put down, but I don't know all those girls.
Certain level, she gets jealous of them, and so that caller is right. Big Lex does have a show that's doing great. I don't know if it's doing better than Jocelyn's show, but it's doing good on another streaming service, and so that's why Jocelyn doesn't like her. That's one of the reasons Jocelyn doesn't like her. Plus, they were saying she might have slept with Ballistic when she was staying in the house.
Well, she should be mad at Ballistic shit.
Yeah, but Big Lex does have a video saying whenever I see Jocelyn, you know, it's up. So be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, but even if she says that, you know, when I see you, it's up, it's still illegal to put your hands on someone.
It is, and who expect that to happen at a fight and at an event?
I know if
they act like Jocelyn act like they was in the playground or something.
Yeah.
You would think you could go to an event and be safe, you know.
And if somebody tell you, you know, when I see you, it's up, and if you feel threatened, go to the police, make a police report. But I guess Jocelyn is street, you know, she believe in street justice. And, you know, that's what demons do. Demons don't believe in rules and regulations. They break laws. They don't care about that. They're going to put justice in their hands.
Yeah, and when you on that sugar boogers, you can't think rationally. Everything is heightened. But I hope she don't lose her daughter behind this. And, Lord have mercy. But then again, you know, it might be for the best for the child. I don't know. Because they say her and Ballistic is on the sugar boogers, so.
Oh, yeah, you know, they probably do it as a couple. Well, what I heard was that Jocelyn Ballistic, they have a lot of freaky encounters with a lot of members on the show, and that the security guards be doing to do with the members on the show, too. It's a whole big orgy fest.
Yeah, I think that's what happened with Lex. I believe it. I believe it. Especially when you under the influence of all these, you know, substances. We gonna keep them in prayer, Gigi.
Well, y'all can pray for him. I ain't praying for him. I sure not. I'm not about to do all that. Y'all can do that. Y'all handle that, y'all. Won't get no prayer from me.
Gigi, I appreciate you. Thank you for
I
taking my
appreciate
call.
you,
Love you.
919. Love you too. All right, so we got another caller. Can we get these likes up, y'all? Please, we are begging for likes. Let's get these likes up. Calling from 201. You're live on the air. 201.
Hi, Gigi. How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
First, what I want to say is, who cares if she's claiming white? This is not a proud black moment. This is now not a black statistic. So they can have that one. Second, what I want to say is this could be a promotion, just like the Natalie and Tommy thing. Ain't nobody thinking about that one because this is what Zeus like to do. They like to get the money. So I will not be surprised if we see later on them in the ring squaring up. That's what I wanted to say. I like to keep it short and simple, just in case somebody else want to talk. But that's what I wanted to say on that.
All right. Okay. I see you. All right. We're going to let you go. So it seems like she feels that that possibly, do you guys remember how they set up Natalie, Nunn, and Tommy? Do you guys remember that? They had a little video clip where Tommy swung on Joseline, and then they took it to the ring, And I guess that caller feels like it's going to be the same outcome. They do a fight like this first, and then they take it to the ring. I don't know, And this is all for the love of entertainment. This is all for the love of money. Money and entertainment, money and fame is their God. That's who they worship. Anything for the dollar, anything to get famous. That's what it's given. So comment, let us know what you guys think about that. So let's go on to the next caller. Calling from 925. You're live from the air.
Hi, Gigi.
Hey, how's it going? Talk to me, 925.
It's so nice to hear you. This is a bit off from Joseline. I want to talk about Azealia. I just feel like maybe the news is a bit slow around the world because I don't know why there's so much focus right now on Jacky. I know my opinion is probably not the most favorited, but I don't really see too much bad of what Azealia was saying. Because how I see it is that DC, he always talked about women's bodies. And even though Azealia, she got on that show, I don't know why she got on that show, but it's just very ironic. He made his niche off of talking about women's body all the time.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but that caller dropped. Sorry about that. She was talking about Jackie O, and she said that, she don't understand why you guys are mad at Azealia Banks. She said she don't feel bad for DC Young Fly. She said that DC Young Fly made a career out of shaming and talking about women's body. All right, so let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 859. You are live on the air, 859.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
This me? You hear me?
Excuse me? Who would you like to talk about,
Joseline,
okay. Or would you like to...
Joseline.
Okay,
Joseline.
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So this is my thing. This is the thing. Joseline gave a lot of these girls opportunities, regardless of whatever color they are. She gave them an opportunity. They chose to come to the show, and when she gave them opportunity, and
Can
now
I
your
ask you
lights went up,
something?
everything.
859.
Yeah.
She gave them an
Yeah.
opportunity to be a stripper
get-
slut.
Yeah, yes,
A
yes,
stripper
ma'am.
slut.
She gave them because they already was stripper sluts, evidently.
Okay, so she
gave them the
want to
opportunity.
feed that type of ego.
That's what they get paid for. It's an opportunity for people that's in that line of work. You know what I'm saying? If I want to work on a boat, if I like water, I'm gonna go work on a boat. You know what I mean? I made my own decision. These girls made their own decisions.
And doing
But
this
as
type
far
of
as the
stuff
love,
and hitting
I'm
on
working
each
on a
other.
boat. I'm working on a boat. No, I'm working on a boat because I love being around water.
I understand
So if
working
I
on a
choose
boat,
to go
but
apply,
I would never compare
it's
working on a
figuratively
boat.
speaking.
Then you bring your daughter in here, and I degrade your daughter, and I export your daughter body.
Yeah, no, your daughter she's doing that to herself because they grown. Them women are grown.
Well, not
they
only
came
is
on
she
that
doing
show
it to
for
herself,
opportunity.
and you know that, but you're going to take advantage of her weak mind, and you're going to influence her, and you're going to abuse her even more, and you're justifying
They
that?
seem pretty strong-minded to me.
No, that's
they seem
not
pretty strong-minded to me.
justifiable. No, that's not
Because
justifiable.
if Lex wouldn't have been talking about her on the internet, then Joseline wouldn't have beat her up. She was talking about her after she done gave her an opportunity.
859. People talk about
It's the
people
truth.
every day. Every
Yeah,
day,
but
all the time.
if you give
And
me
when
an
you putting your
opportunity and
hands
then I
on
go and dog
somebody,
you,
it's illegal. Okay.
No, but see what y'all
Talking
don't know,
about
what y'all ain't
somebody is
see is
not
they jumped
illegal.
Joseline. They jumped Joseline, and the girl that was going with Stevie J's baby mama helped Joseline fight her, and she got bit on the ankle, and that's why she was fighting. Y'all, a lot of people y'all ain't even see none of that part. Y'all ain't see that part where they jumped Joseline, and then the girl that went with Stevie J's wife. The girls, Big Lex's crew jumped Joseline. That's why Joseline was heated up and fired up like that, and that's all they showed. But they jumped Joseline. And the girl that used to go with Stevie J's, Mimi, the girl that owned the bar, she was the one kicking Big Lex because she was breaking the fight up, but they bit her on the ankle. Then she started kicking the girl, but Big Lex is not a victim.
Hold on.
She's
Big
not a
Lex,
victim.
the black girl came in, and all of a sudden she just started coming for Joseline.
She had people with her. No, because they knew Joseline was coming. So she was ready. She knew Joseline was coming. She already knew Joseline was coming. Zeus the one who gave Big Lex her own show. You know what I mean? Zeus the one who gave Big Lex her own show. But see,
so
Zeus
is Big
didn't bring
Lex
their
is her
cameras.
show.
Zeus didn't bring their cameras.
Okay, Big Lex.
Yeah, they didn't bring their cameras.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
They had an opportunity.
Can I ask you a question? Big Lex, her show, is it under Zeus Network?
Yeah, gave her an opportunity to get her own show. Somehow she got her own show with some other kind of network. I guess they trying to blow up.
I only asked one question. So her show is not under Zeus Network. That's
her
yes
show
or
is
no?
not under Zeus Network.
Okay, let's get that clear. Her show is not under Zeus Network.
Right.
She is separated.
That's why Zeus don't have to pay her nothing.
She is separated from Zeus Network. Okay, let's just make that clear.
Yeah, but she rocks with them though. They got a show lined up for her too. Like she about to be rocking with Zeus too.
Okay,
they
so
got a
she
show
do.
in line
Okay,
for her.
time out.
Yeah.
Not only is she having.
She didn't do it herself though. She didn't do it herself. She is an interview of her telling us.
Let me try to get this clear. You know, so you're saying that Big Lex, the black girl, she has her own show with another network. And not only that, but she also is.
She was approached with the opportunities.
I can't finish 859 because you cut me off. That's why I gotta do it again. So Big Lex, okay, she has her own show, which is doing great, and it's under a different network. And also, she's working on Zeus with another working on multiple shows under Zeus and with other networks. Am I getting that right?
Yeah, but the network is not a popular network. It's just
It doesn't
something
matter
that
if it's
they trying
popular.
to kick off. Yeah, but I know. I'm just saying, Big Lex is not a victim. You didn't watch the show where she told that girl that the girl had the abortion and she told her that 2 shots fired and all that. Big Lex is not a victim. Just because somebody black don't mean they're a victim. She put herself in a situation to where, of course, you're going to get confronted. She's not the victim. She just became the victim, but they jumped Joseline. They jumped her.
Okay.
And then the girl, Mimi's girlfriend, helped her.
Big Lex came into the Floyd Mayweather arena looking
She knew what was, yeah.
Hold on. I can't. I'm trying to get.
No, expecting.
A59. I'm trying to get an understanding. Okay. So you're saying that Big Lex came into the Floyd Mayweather arena with a group of people looking for Joseline, and when she saw Joseline, she ran up and jumped Joseline.
She didn't. Her peoples did, and then she did. But it's a lot of camera. It's a lot of stuff that nobody has seen. Like nobody's seen the girl that Mimi's ex-girlfriend helped Joseline. Nobody saw that. You know what I mean? And then nobody seen that Big Lex threw that drink on her. Big Lex, people start feeling sorry for Big Lex when Ballistic came to break the fight up.
We're trying to get
and she got scared.
But you're talking really fast, so some stuff getting lost. So you said Big Lex threw a drink on Joseline?
Yes. After they had that, see, nobody understood that the reason why Joseline was being erratic and all fired up like that is because the Big Lex sat back while her peoples jumped Joseline. So she was going to play the victim role, like I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Okay,
but all in all, she was watching and waiting.
Let me stop. Let's get some clarification. So A59 says Big Lex went to the Floyd Mayweather arena with her people. Then Big Lex told her people to jump Joseline. And then Big Lex threw a drink on Joseline. Now
after Joseline fought her, she got fought.
Yeah, I heard
Joseline
you.
Came after her. Then she threw a drink on Joseline.
I heard you.
But then Joseline fought her 3 times though.
Okay, I heard you.
She fought her 3 times.
Okay, so.
But Big Lex is not a victim.
Okay,
she's not a victim. She's trying to get as much publicity as she can.
A59, you didn't say it. Big Lex is not a victim 50 times. We got it.
Because you keep making her a victim, though. You keep saying it like she a victim because she black. That don't mean nothing. Joseline's around black people.
Okay.
Her daddy is black. Her mama is look just like her. Her daddy is black. Is a black man. And well, he is an Afro. She's Afro Puerto Rican. She is black too. She's been around black people.
Joseline having her ID, she's white. Okay.
No, they put it on the jail paper that she's white. She didn't say that. They said it.
Okay, so when they saw
she can't
Joseline,
tell that they put your height and weight.
When they saw Joseline,
that's a discrepancy.
A59.
She didn't tell them she was white.
Okay, so when they
you
saw
just are where you are.
When they saw Joseline, they saw a white woman.
That can be that they ain't the ones who put that on there. The lady computing in the jail is the person that put that paperwork together. The lady that you go in there and you stand there when you were arrested. The police ain't got nothing to do with that paper.
Somebody saw a white woman.
No, somebody put white. She ain't say she was white. That was just something that they did. It's a mistake. I'm sure it was a mistake. I've done had on there that I was white.
Of her license.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So I can't speak on that and say she don't have it on her license. But they done said that I was white. You know what I'm saying? My mom is mixed and my dad is black. I'm light-skinned, but I'm black too. And Stevie J gave her the name Puerto Rican Princess. She didn't make that name up. Stevie J gave her that name.
But she still used it.
It got popular, wouldn't you, Tina Turner? Ike gave her that name. Her name, Anime Bulla. But it got real popular, so it kept her name.
Well, that's some people. It's a choice. Joseline has a choice.
Exactly.
But
see, Joseline ain't that. Joseline,
okay,
she fueled all people's dogs in her.
In order to communicate, we have to listen to each other. So I'm trying to understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And you're saying
Okay.
that when they saw Joseline, they saw a white woman, and that's why they put it,
Hey, that's
she's
beside
white.
the point. I don't know about the white part. I don't really do care about all the race. I'm just
Well,
saying
that's what you
Big Lex
said.
is not a
You
victim.
said that
No, I didn't
they
say
put
that.
it in
The
there.
paper said that.
Well,
Yeah,
somebody
somebody
had to
wrote
put
it
it
on
in
there, but that's not a big deal. We talking about fighting and Big Lex and Mayweather. I ain't heard being race accidentally put on a piece of paper or purposely put on there is like not even really relevant. We talking about Big Lex and her
everything is
troublemaking
relevant.
things. Yeah, but it's okay. She said she was white. Okay.
Okay, because you said that it was some different things, and then you brought up your case, how people see you as white.
Have that? No. I don't say they see me as white, but that's just what was. I say accidentally put on my paperwork.
Oh, they
Or
made a mistake.
it's just like people be. No, it say white, black, Asian, other. That stuff's so close together, and you dealing when you in jail and you busy and you've been there working since 3 in the afternoon and it's 1 in the morning. You ready to go home? They don't care about what button they push.
They don't. They don't care. They just
no,
careless.
hell no. They just fill that paper out.
We need to get them
They
out
don't
of
care
office
about none of that.
because things need to
No,
go
it's
right.
people that got they
No, that's just
no,
laziness.
they just regular
That's
people.
laziness.
Yeah,
But
but it's laziness. But when you see criminals all day long talking
it
crap
doesn't
to
matter.
you and
That's your
throwing up and
job.
spitting and falling
That is
out.
your job.
Yeah, but
So it
they
doesn't
human
matter.
too.
So I'm
And
not going
somebody
to give that
spitting
an
on
excuse.
you makes it okay. Yeah, but they spitting on people. People do
So
stuff.
with the
Like I
drink
done
thing,
talked to them crazy before.
Okay. All right. Well, 859, I appreciate you for telling us your side of the story. All right. We're going to let you go at this moment. All right. So 859 said that Big Lex threw a drink at Joseline. However, I did see a lady threw a drink at Joseline, but reports have already stated that was not Big Lex throwing that drink. So which one is true? I want to know. What do you guys think? Did Big Lex throw a drink on Joseline? Press 4 if Big Lex threw a drink on Joseline. And that is what that caller said. Part of his story is Big Lex threw a drink on Joseline. Press 10 if Big Lex did not throw a drink on Joseline. And you can see it in the video. So I want to know your thoughts because I looked and numerous reports said that that was not Big Lex that threw that drink. They said, I thought Latino girl threw that drink after she hit her in the back. Yeah, that's what reports are saying, that it was a Latino girl or was some random girl that Joseline hit because Joseline, not only did she hit that black girl, but she was going around hitting other people. And one of the people that she hit, that girl retaliated and threw a drink at her. Right? So that just goes to show you, just because somebody have a good, passionate story doesn't make it the truth of the matter. They came out and said it was a lot of stuff that was not shown on video. Well, if it was not shown on video, that is just hearsay, she say. And I cannot go on hearsay, she say. I just refuse to go on hearsay, she say if I can't see it. That's just going based on he say, she say. This is not Joseline's first time with this behavior. Is this Joseline's first time with this behavior? Press 1 if this is her first time. Press 4 if it's not. She has a reputation of doing this demonic shit. She has a reputation. She has a track record. In reality TV, in the streets, in the jails, in the prison, she has a track record. And it tells you a whole story. You know her story. You know what she about. You know how she get down. She do people dirty. And her man ballistic. So I'm not buying it. I'm not buying every story that people pitching. Oh my God. I gotta take a drink after that shit. Okay. God damn. Oh my God. How we doing? How the show doing tonight, y'all? How y'all liking this show tonight? Comment, let us know. Should we start going live every day? Huh? Would y'all like that? Would y'all like a good live every day? Press 4 if you want a live every day. Okay? How y'all feeling? Okay. Uh-huh. All right, so let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 757. You're live on the air.
GIGI?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I love you so much. I've been watching you for years.
Oh, thank you, baby.
I just want to get on here.
Go ahead.
I just want to get on here and clear some things up about the situation that happened between Joseline, Ballistic, and Big Lex. Because it seems like the cabaret since the beginning, and now Big Lex show on Now That's TV, which is a separate entity from Juice Network. I know actually what's going on and why it happened. So if you go back to the cabaret and when Big Lex got onto the show, behind the scenes, Big Lex had approached Ballistic off camera, went to his office, or that was actually on camera, but other things were off camera. She approached him in a very, I would say, suspicious way. What it seemed like, people could kind of twist it and turn it into different things that maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But when we watched the not the interview, the reunion back, and you intimately happened between the three of them, that's what the issue was, because Joseline and them allegedly had a threesome, and even Big Lex had talked about this on her TikTok. She kind of made a TikTok saying that I have intercourse with Ballistic, and she was just like she was dancing to the Rumor song by Lizzo. So she was kind of hinting at the fact that, yes, Ballistic and her allegedly had some type of intercourse going on. They were intimate in some type of way. Now, were they intimate by themselves, just Ballistic and Big Lex? We don't know that. But from what the conversation had was very clear. Then there was other issues, such as another cast member, Sapphire, that Big Lex was very close to. Joseline had said some very harsh things about Sapphire's ex-baby daddy that recently had passed away prior to that reunion. And Lucky Hustler, Big Lex, and Sapphire all had an issue with that because it was right before the reunion, and they wanted her to address it and apologize for what the comments that were very upset about that. And at that time, Joseline just kind of wanted to move on past it. She didn't want the situation of them having a threesome being out there for the internet to be talked about or anything. She just kind of wanted that to be on the low. And in the comments, she just kind of wanted everybody to move on because she wanted Big Lex to come back for her third season. She wanted Big Lex to come back. She wanted Sapphire to come back. She wanted all three of those women to come back. But at that time, Big Lex was argued with, and Joseline was aware of that. Joseline didn't want her to do that. But again, Big Lex at that point did not want any ties to her because how disrespectful Joseline was at that time. So she moved on onto her own business venture. She went with Now That's TV. When she was at Now That's TV, she had a show that's, again, a separate entity from the Zeus Network. Would I say that Joseline was jealous of it? No, I wouldn't say that Joseline was jealous. I would say that she was spiteful because, again, she wanted her to come back on the show. And at that point, it was kind of like she lost a good cast member for her show because Big Lex was TV. She was like a character. She's the one that said double homicide. She's the one that kind of got the show viral based off that one comment. So she was good TV and drama for the show at that time. So once she got onto Now That's TV, people were doing interviews with her, and she was saying some very upset that Joseline had felt this type of way. Now going to the situation that happened at the fight between Gotti and Mayweather backstage, we don't know who started the fight. We're not too sure. All we saw was ambush on Lex. That's what we saw. We don't know who started it, whether a drink was thrown. We don't know any of that. Now, the yelling of Ballistic was yelling at Big Lex, not because, they were still messing around because some people were saying, oh, it was because Joseline was jealous that she was messing around her man. That's not really what that was at that time. Melissa was yelling at her because he didn't want all that attention going on at that show, all that negative attention she just had at a performance, all that negativity, all that commotion was not needed at that big show with big names there. That's not good publicity. So that's why he was yelling at her. And then on top of the fact that it's like she doesn't really have necessarily connection with Zeus Network. She's only connected to Nada's TV, but she is a part of Mayweather's team. That's the reason why she was there. They're probably not aware of that, but that was the reason why she was there. It's not because, she was trying to be sneaky or, trying to create issues. She's actually a part of Mayweather's team. Like TNT, that's Mayweather's team. She's a part of that. So that's the reason why she was there. And again, Joseline, her team, whoever, Zeus Network is probably aware of that, but at the time, Ballistic probably was not aware of that. So that's why he was yelling at her on her face. Whether or not Ballistic hit her, it didn't really seem like Ballistic hit her because you saw so many different angles. Ballistic did not necessarily hit her. It seemed like Joseline had reached out to hit the man that was in between Ballistic and Big Lex. And at that time, Ballistic was kind of in her face, waving his hands in her face, and it kind of seemed like Ballistic hit her, but he did not actually hit her. But yeah, Joseline kind of beat the brakes off of her, sadly. Melissa, everybody was saying that Melissa was a man. Melissa's not a man. I don't think that Big Lex, during any part of that time of that fight, was actually struck or hit by any man in that vicinity at all. Melissa had no business.
Now, I heard they wasn't talking about Melissa. They said it was another man that was there. But it wasn't Melissa. That's what I heard.
Oh, it was a Latino man. I actually know what you're talking about. It was a Latino man. It was a man in all white. He was a Latina LGBTQ man. That's what they're talking about. Because yes, he was trying to jump in. Now I don't know that part, whether or not he was for Joseline or whether or not he was for Big Lex. I just know that at one point he was getting jumped on and he ran off to a whole different office, and the security had to cut that off from everybody trying to jump on him because it seemed like he was jumping in, hitting on somebody.
Yeah, they said he was hitting on Big Lex, defending Joseline. And
I said Joseline, so he probably hit on Big Lex.
Yeah, I said maybe that's the one that did her lace, but shit, I don't know, cause I don't know. I ain't trying to stereotype. But I haven't seen too many Latinos that can put down the lace, okay? Like them black skin. But go ahead.
Right. So, and then with the other Latina woman that was there, now I think that lady, I've never seen that lady associated to Big Lex. I've never seen her around Big Lex. I think that was a random lady that was in the backstage just around, and Joseline had hit her because that you didn't see her really interacting with Big Lex. You didn't really see her. I've never seen that lady around her, and I'm a fan of Big Lex and I'm a fan of Joseline. I watch them all the time. I've never seen that lady associated with Big Lex at all. I've never seen her. So I think that at the time Joseline was going around, she was hitting everybody because you saw her hit like 4 different people in a circle. She just went around and started hitting people, and that was one of the girls that she hit, and that girl retaliated. And whoever that was on the last call, I don't know what the hell. I'm sorry, I don't know what he was talking about, but Big Lex did not throw a drink on her. Big Lex did not throw a drink at Joseline. She didn't even have a drink in her hand. That drink came from the lady retaliating back to Joseline because Joseline had slapped her. And then Melissa had ran up. The dyke woman had ran up and hit her in the back of her head. That's how that happened. And then going to the discussion of whether or not Joseline is black or white or Puerto Rican, whatever her ethnicity, race is, me, myself, I'm black and I'm Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican is a nationality. Puerto Rican, if you look into the ancestors, Puerto Ricans are a third white, a third black, and a third Spanish because of the French invasion. That's where they brought over slaves to Puerto Rico. So you had slaves and French people there on the island, and they all started procreating together. So nowadays you have Puerto Ricans that are European or more European, and then you have Puerto Ricans that are more black. But to say that she's not a black woman is kind of does not make sense considering the fact that most Puerto Ricans have black in them.
Well, on
Actually, not me,
her
majority of Puerto
ID,
Ricans
she
have
put
black
on there
in it.
herself white. She didn't say black.
Right, and I get that as well because, like, with me, in terms of what I have on my license, it says black. But growing up, I was considered Hispanic. That's what it always said on my paperwork is that I was Hispanic. So it's kind of like a thing of choice, whether what you identify with more, and considering the fact that she was born in Puerto Rico and that's her nationality. She's not American. She's actually a Puerto Rican. She probably decided to go with white because that's what she identifies with more as. And some, Spanish people, they feel like they identify more with the European side of them. Because I also I'm like a third European as well. So it's like, do I want to identify as white? No, I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. My nationality is American, but I'm a third white. I'm cut down the middle. So it's like I can identify with however I want to identify. I'm not
So
identify
you got
as white.
choice. It's choice. It's choice for you.
That's what she decided, right? And that's what she decided to identify as.
Do you feel the same with mixed people? People that's black and white, it's choice with them. They can identify white on Monday, and then they can identify black on Wednesday. It's choice.
I want to say that because it's a difficult conversation, unfortunately, because it's like, if you're a mixed race person, you're white and black, or you're white and this, or you're white Mexican, white Arab, whatever. It's like to one community you're not going to be white enough, and to the other community you're not going to be Arab enough. Or
to me, I don't give a damn what other people think. It's about what she's white, no matter what. That's how she sees herself, and that's what it is. Who gives a damn what other people think?
Exactly. And I that's another thing. I just don't feel like it should be that big of a conversation. The lady's not even from America, so it's like the thing of race in other countries, people don't even look at race as that serious. Yeah, there's colorists in a lot of different communities in different countries, but in terms of race, like it's not a black or white thing in different countries. More like, oh, you're more African, or you're more this, or you're more that. It's not a thing of, okay, I'm just white, and that's just it. That's all I am. That's not how that is. Me personally, what I identify is black, but I also identify as Hispanic because the way that I grew up in a Spanish household. That's how my culture was when I was growing up. So it's like, it's not like a thing of Monday I wake up and I'm just Spanish, or Tuesday I wake up, I'm just black. My ethnic group. It's not just one cutthroat, oh, I'm just this. That's not how that is. So personally with me, I think that Joseline is a black woman in America, but she's also not, again, her nationality is Puerto Rican. She's not from this country. She was born on an island.
So you just disregard what she put on her ID?
No, I'm not disregarding what she put on her ID. I'm not disregarding that. She probably put that on her ID because, again, race is not a thing like that. That's not really a thing outside this country. If we're going to be honest, it's not really a thing.
Yeah, but we live in this country. This is our world. So why would we live in a different reality that's not our reality? Race plays a big part in this country. This is our reality.
Yeah, in this country.
Right, but we not in Spanish. Most motherfuckers I know would never be in goddamn Paris. So why would they even care about what people do in Paris? We worried about what's going on in America. So our reality, our conversation, our debates will be what is going on in America home first. Why would we have the mindset, okay, well, this is only relevant here. This is not relevant outside this America. Well, shit, that's not. Go ahead.
Right, but we're talking about somebody that wasn't even born in America. So the way that she's going to look at race and ethnicity and nationality is going to be completely different because she probably didn't have. And that's another thing. If you actually look up Joseline's family, her family are black-looking people. Them people they don't even look like they even have like real Spanish ethnic looks to them. They don't even look like that. If you actually look at what her mother and father looks like, and her other family members look like, they look like straight up black people. But again, they probably are from the island, and they probably have more African roots in them than they would the European roots in them. But again, from the island, so they're going to culturally be Spanish. They're going to culturally be Puerto Rican. but they probably have more African roots because that's what the Tainos are. The Tainos are the indigenous group that are from the islands, that were originally at the islands before the French invaded Puerto Rico and colonized Puerto Rico. That's what they were, where they were African, Spanish, indigenous, Native, well, not Native Americans, but Native groups on the island. That's what they were. But yeah, going back to Joseline, and even with going back to Joseline, the charges, Big Lex probably didn't press charges on her, considering the fact that Joseline was going around hitting other people, and she was hitting multiple people, and then she was also hitting security. Because sometimes they go ahead and they just hire off-duty cops just to be security because they know they're going to do the job correctly. All we could know is that possibly that off-duty security guard decided to go and press charges because she slapped the mess out of that man. If you watch that video, she slapped the mess out of that security guard. And me personally, I would not take that disrespect. Especially if I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to, make sure everybody's safe. She slapped the mess out of that security guard. So it's like, you never know. The security guard was like, I'm not having this. I didn't sign up for this. I was here to secure the event, not to be sitting here being a punch bag. So for all we know, he could have pressed charges. But again, it's all new. It's all fresh. It just happened like 2 days ago. So it's like you don't know who pressed charges. I don't think that it was Big Lex because Big Lex is really from the streets and she does not mess with the police like that. And then even like people saying like, oh, this is just like a hype up for them to get in a boxing match type of thing. I don't think that that's going to come to fruition. I don't think that Joseline and Big Lex are going to get into a boxing match type of thing. I think that this is very personal, and that they're going to want to handle this in a very dangerous manner, like how they did last night, or not last night, 2 nights ago, and how she was trying to choke her out. You can't choke nobody out in a boxing match. You can't do that, and that's what Joseline wants to do. It would be smart for them to do that because it would be more safe for Joseline and Big Lex to do so. But again, I think that is very more personal than people are realizing, and this is not for monetary gain. This is not for clout. This is not for fame. That's not what this is. So I don't think that I don't think people need to be anticipating for that to happen. It's not going to happen. I don't know if Joseline and Big Lex are ever going to meet up in the streets. That's probably not going to happen because I don't think that's going to end up any better than how it happened 2 nights ago. But yeah, that's not what this situation was. It wasn't like a fake Tommy and Natalie thing. Oh, we're gonna conjure up some beef. This has been stemming from years ago when the cabaret first came out. Mm-hmm. So.
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
that's all I have to say. I'm not gonna hold you.
All right. Well, I thank you so much. All right. So we're gonna let you go at this time. I'm calling from 773. You're going to be live on the air. But how y'all doing in the comment section? How y'all doing? What's going on? How y'all feeling? Let's get these likes up. Let's get the damn likes up. Let's get the likes up. All right. So let's go on to caller 773. You're live on the air. 773.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. I love your show and I love everything, and I'm always tuning in, and thank you for having this discussion tonight.
Thank you. Talk to me.
Oh, thank you. No, thank you. I wanted to say a lot of people are not going to agree with what I'm going to say, but I'm just going to say it, and it's going back to 859, the gentleman that was on. That made those comments, and he was like, "Oh, Alexis, the big Lex, not, she not." Unfortunately, a lot of our black men feel this way. We can't get a break. I'm a black woman, and we can't get a break. It's like we don't, it's like they bring these women to our communities. Yes, they do. They bring these non-black women to our communities, biracials, whatever you want to call them. They tell them they're black. We accept it as black women because we've been accepting their BS for the longest. So we accept them, allow them in there, take care of their situations, because as moms and grandmoms, we allow them to bring these. You can't do. We just good black women. We're not gonna turn away the children. I know I'm not. No, So we comb their hair, we raise them, and they keep bringing this type of situations to us as black women and expecting us to accept it. But then when something happens that we know, she put white on her license, she considers herself, she doesn't consider herself as a black woman. And she's not black actually, but if you want to go like all generational, whatever, hey, okay, we'll accept that. What the other young ladies were saying, but if she's not don't want to be black, we don't have to accept her as black. And these black men love to put this on us. Well, her mama black. Well, you erasing me then because you always say I'm the seed of my father. Well, how can you be black and you don't? So you tell me you can make a black woman without a black woman? How you gonna make a black woman with a white woman? Okay, so but the black men love to tell us, "Oh, I'm the seed of my father."
You know what I'm
the seed of the
thinking
father.
about? I know y'all don't want me to talk about race, so I ain't gonna talk about it too much. But I'm reminded of Trina, cause at one point Trina didn't identify as black.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, comment. I don't want to feel like I'm alone. Press 1 if you remember when Trina did not identify as black. Press 5 if you don't remember that. So it's just interesting to see, this stuff because it's interesting. And a lot of times, a black man, they'll find you attractive and they'll say, what you mix with? You not black.
Oh, yeah.
What you mix with. So it's always has been this thing where, beauty has to be mixed. You can't just be black to be beautiful. So even though I know a lot of you guys don't want to talk about it, but this is America. Yeah. This is our world. This is what we see. This is what we breathe and deal with on an everyday basis.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off your line. Okay. They don't do that though when it comes to a black man. When it comes to a black woman, what you mix with? Well, black men, tall, dark, and handsome, dark. They don't let those mixed guys or the guys that look white or whatever take their place. I'll give this example. I'm gonna hang up. When they were playing John Henry for, they wanted the Rock to play it. Oh, he not black enough. So they went and got Terry Crews. So black men not gonna let their blackness go, but they want us black women to let our blackness go. And good night, thank you. You're doing a good job. I'm always on you. I'm hitting them likes, y'all. Keep them likes up. Keep them likes up, y'all. Keep them likes. 1, 2, 3. Like. All right. Good night.
Thank you. All right. So, hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? I know, it's a serious topic, and I'm not a leader to talk about anything serious because, I'm a mess. Okay, but when calling from 714, you're live on the air, 714. 714. 714. Okay, 714. We're going to let you go, 714. Calling from 609. You're live on the air.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Gigi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Talk to me. What's your thoughts?
Okay, well, I have 2 thoughts on this tonight on both issues, okay? So I don't know this whole fighting situation because, I'm not into the rap scene and stuff, so I don't really know that much about it. But I just have this question about her checking the white box when she filled out her ID. Now, if they said she didn't get arrested for fighting the other girl,
right?
When she did get arrested, and those police arrested her, and they filled out that paperwork, do you think when they check the boxes because they have to say sometimes, I guess, when they fill out that paperwork, do you think that they said arrested one white woman and one black woman?
I can't answer that because I haven't seen a report that stated either or. They didn't state it as, a black nothing. I don't think it hit news.
Just hypothetically, though, knowing how cops are, do you think that they looked at her and checked off the box white woman?
I'm not going to speak on that because we had a gentleman call in and he said that he got arrested and they typed in white for him.
Oh. Okay.
So only people I think that can really speak on that is them mix, with that type of, way. I don't know. Shit. When Mariah Carey, when she put in white, I think sometimes maybe she could pass. And they said it's a thing with white passing. People say you can be black. Hold on. People say you can be black and white passing. So I don't know. I've never had the opportunity to be in that, to be in their footsteps to benefit from saying that I can be this and that, I don't got them powers.
Because I'm looking at her and she without her speaking, she looks to me like a black woman.
But shit, I don't, but that may be to you, but to somebody else, I don't know. Maybe they may see, hey, you don't have, I don't know, child. Okay.
Okay, so let me go to the other thing. So let me speak. Can I speak on Jacky for a minute?
Go ahead. Yes.
Okay, so I was watching. I was watching the funeral now, and I watched up until the father of her when she went to visit her family. So her mother was white, and then her mother left her, and she was raised by her father. And then I saw when she was visiting her family, her father has either remarried or that's his partner.
90
who was
seconds.
Another white woman. Okay. So he has partnered up her father with another white woman. Adam was created from the ground, and he was brown. And Eve was created from his rib, so she was white. And I said,
60 seconds.
So this is what she's been raised up listening to.
Possibly. Like I said, 609, I can't say that. You know why? Because people change. I don't know if her father was like that during her upbringing. I don't know if her father recently changed his belief. We are all human and we change. Shit, I know I changed. And I have different beliefs, shit, from 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So I don't know if that his belief has always been that strong in that department. It seems as if it was kind of not that strong to him. So to me, it was just like he was just talking,
10
trying to
seconds.
make a point about, it seemed like he was pushing an agenda that I guess everybody came from a mixed couple. It started with a white woman, that type of mixing, because he's a black man. Maybe he only date white women. I don't know, but that's in his world.
Right.
That is his beliefs, and that's how he feels. And, I don't know. Maybe so. Is that why she chose to be with the black DC? Because I don't know. But go ahead.
No. I guess what I'm trying to say is, first of all, I'm just trying to say, whatever he was saying, it sounded crazy to me, right? Because you at your daughter's funeral and you talking about this business, about this race business.
It didn't flow with the funeral. He had his own idea that he was pushing.
Right. So it just told me the mental. I guess what I'm trying to say is that sounded kind of crazy, and that was her father, right? And now then they go to him. And he's sitting up here joking, talking about give praise to God. I'm gonna give her 10 babies, but he ain't even trying to marry her. So to me, the messages were all mixed up around her.
Right.
All mixed up around her. So it made me feel bad for her as someone who was being raised and then happen to, like you said, trying to have a positive male role model, maybe not in her life, and then now here she is with DC.
Girl, did you see the young videos of DC and just who he was? And I said, well, damn. I ain't want to judge Jacky O, but I said, shit. Whoever picked this nigga says a lot about them. And I sure don't want to judge her.
Yeah.
Girl, I tried not to, but I got to show y'all them videos back to him in the past. Ooh, girl, he was a fool. A big old fool.
Why? What was it? What did you see that we don't see? Right?
You know what? We didn't get to touch on this like I wanted to, so y'all know we going to have to do this live tomorrow with Jacky O and DC. Do y'all think that's only fair? Because majority of the time we spend on Joseline. Press 10 if you feel like we should have a DC live tomorrow and just have it straight DC and Jacky. Press 10 if you agree. But continue on.
And the other thing I just wanted to mention is I heard on one of the videos that they have footage of her going into the hotel. Well, first of all, they said they talked to the guy, the Uber that picked her up, and I don't know if she had a BBL, but the Uber driver said she just got in the car like nothing. Now I've seen these people leave with a BBL, and they on their
They
stomach.
said that she didn't get a BBL. She only had a mommy makeover, which consists of the stomach and her top. They said she didn't have a BBL.
Okay, so that's why she was able to just sit in the Uber. Because I was like, why is she sitting on top of the BBL? Okay, I didn't know that part. But then they said when she checked into that hotel, when she came to the check-in desk, she was by herself.
What? That's on her. I don't believe it.
Now, I don't know if somebody was in the room, but
You're
they
under
said when
anesthesia.
she came to the desk.
She's under anesthesia. You can't walk. You dizzy. You half-ass can't see right. You have to have somebody that's going to accompany you and help you. I don't know where you're getting this information from, but I'm not believing it.
They said that the camera showed her checking in.
Well, we're going to have to see these cameras. Show them
herself.
cameras, y'all. Show them damn cameras. Prove me wrong.
And then now I don't know if somebody had checked in, into the room before her and was waiting for her, but the Uber driver also did not say she was with anybody. And then the hotel said that she seemed fine. She seemed fine.
Who
she
is this
just
damn
checked in
Uber driver? They need to get sued. No, I do not. Who is the Uber driver? Let's get his name, his or her name. Because you know people does this. People do it for clout. You have to remember, we are in...
The hotel have cameras.
Well, did you see the video? Did you see the video?
I did not.
Okay, well, there we go. Why is somebody telling you about a goddamn video they not showing you? Show me. Don't tell me. Just show me the damn video. Y'all so quick to throw and pop up any other video when y'all got the damn video or the messages or the text messages. You're going to hurry up and pop that shit up. So don't tell me, show me.
Right.
But we already know this is the devil's playground. This social media, they going to lie, twist, do anything else for them goddamn views. So we'll talk about it one of mine, but I don't believe it, honey. But go ahead.
Okay. So the third thing that they said that I can't, like you say, I can't say it's true, but I just was listening because I've been watching all these stories. They said that she actually called DC that night and told him, something is wrong. My stomach is hurting so bad. Something is wrong. That's what I heard.
Yeah, next thing you heard was, she said something is wrong. I have a demon coming in my belly. Oh, God, I got a demon growing in my belly. And then the next thing they said was DC said, bitch, I sacrificed your ass. This is the last time you going to breathe tonight, ho. Come on. Come on. Stop it.
You don't believe none of it?
No.
You don't believe.
I don't.
You think it's all just
smoke and mirrors for some views. That's what I think. But thanks for keeping us entertained with the story, child. Keep them coming. And I tell you if I believe it or not.
Listen, I'll call. If I can find it, if I see a video, I'm going to call. But these are the 3 things that I heard, so.
Well, I'm glad you told me about this bullshit.
And I don't know why this lady is checking anything white, because I'm looking at this TV screen and sound like a Spanish accent. I would say that's a black woman. And what's wrong with her eyes? I guess that's the makeup. They made her take her makeup off. Joseline.
I guess so. You know, shit, you seeing it? What is wrong with her eyes? I don't know, child.
She looks like she high, and then I don't know what that black stuff is on her eyelids. I don't know.
Maybe
but
that's
I don't know
mascara.
about all these. Yeah, I don't know about all these rappers and fighting and stuff. I mean, if you out here and you making money, if you are in the rap game, if they're in the rap game, I don't know, and you're making money, why don't they take their money and do something fun? Go on a trip. Why they got money and fighting?
Is fun. That's how they see it. Come on now, let's stop. Ain't Floyd Mayweather fight? That is a form of entertainment, is it not?
Okay.
Fighting to wrestling.
So they're going out to a show.
Been a form of entertainment for humans since the beginning of time. Yeah, humans love fights. Humans love drama. Humans love wars.
Not me. Let me get some rapper money.
Well, because you're probably more
more
civilized. You're more civilized. But naturally, humans are animals. And if they're not civilized, you'll see a lot of ratchet, gutter butt shit coming from them. If they're not civilized.
Does she have a little bit of rapper money? Rosalind or whatever her name.
Joseline, she has reality TV show money.
Okay. So why they don't take their money and just go do? Why are you trying to get arrested?
Because she don't give up. She don't care. You have to remember, everybody have different mindsets. You're trying to.
And well, you know, if you can go to a Mayweather show, you could go to the show, or you could go to a Beyonce concert, or you could go see somebody else perform.
You can go get some McDonald's. Yeah, you can go get a 4 for $4. Yeah. I mean, she can do a lot. She can go to Paris. She can go get her feet done. But like I said, they don't have your mindset. You're trying to rationalize other people based on your mindset, and that's not Joseline. She'd rather knock your ass out. She'd rather strip in front of your man. That's what she'd rather do.
I guess if they was doing that, we wouldn't have nothing to talk about.
No, we'll still have something to talk about. I mean, it's sad that we have to go to such bottoms where this is a form of entertainment, but you're human. You know, you have so many levels, and, you know, this is the most easiest, just walking up to somebody and popping them. You know, that's the best form of entertainment.
Yeah, I don't know what's funny
no
because the police are killing
women.
The police are killing. They're killing women out here.
They don't give a damn.
You know
about
what I
that.
mean? You
They
get
don't
confronted with
care.
the police. The police are killing.
They in a selfish mindset.
Nope.
Well,
anyway, Gigi, I wanted to say I really love your show. It's funny.
Thank
you. Know, sometimes you get me running off the couch to the ladies' room, and that's the fun part. I'm like, oh, she done got me again. She done got me again. I gotta.
Yeah. All right. Well, I thank you. All right, we're gonna let you go.
I really.
All right. I appreciate you too. All right. So, like again, we have 2 more people in queue, and I do apologize for not getting to DC. But tomorrow, if everything goes well, we will spend a whole live on DC and Jacky and new gossip reports that is surrounding that topic. Calling from 929. You're live on the air, 929.
Hi, how you doing tonight, Gigi?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I was just listening to the show with my mom over here, and I just kind of felt like I had to call in and give a little,
Go ahead,
a
call
little
in, talk
male,
to me.
black man perspective,
Talk to me.
because
Go ahead.
so first and foremost, right before I even get into this, I like to make the distinction between black boys, black men, and black males. Okay,
Okay, this
I'm
coming
hearing a
from
lot of black men.
your perspective, your beliefs.
Yeah. Oh, yes,
Okay.
absolutely. But what I'm trying to say is that DC Young Fly, I would never pick him to represent me as a black man. You understand? I feel that a man is supposed to protect his family, take care of those around him, responsibility, all of that. Just because you got, just because you got a pair of balls between your legs doesn't make you a man. That's how I was always taught. That's how I was always brought up. My little brother is 12 years old. He ain't no man. He don't got the responsibility. And if he never picks up the responsibility of it, I would never expect him to be representing black men as a whole. So with that being said, DC Young Fly he's a cretin. Like, I don't understand why anyone expected anything more from him. So him and his wife and how his baby mother and how he talked to her and how he disgraced her online all those times before, I just hate that his behavior is then put on all black men as if we all side with him, as if any of us want to be him.
Who said that?
Oh, I was just listening to this woman earlier talk about how we don't we like light-skinned women only, and we want to breed with we don't want to
yeah, but they're not saying
we don't
that
want to be with
about
black women.
everybody. Usually they're just making
No,
a general.
I understand.
Huh?
No, I get that, and I'm making my own.
Yeah, because we all know
generality.
that DC is
Yeah, I
not
want y'all to
every
know.
black man.
No, of course. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, overall, it's just been a lot of racial conversation. Like, it somehow went from Joseline to Joseline identifies as white, and we don't accept her as black, and it just felt very, I don't know. It made no sense to me. Like, someone earlier said, you can't make a black woman without a black woman, or something like that. I don't know. It just seemed kind of all over the place. But overall, I just wanted to call in and say that there are plenty of black men who love black women, stand by black women. I'm sure you know this, and I just think that Zeus is run by a couple of young black boys. I don't know if y'all noticed. Like, these is young fellas who are completely perpetuating the same old image.
Well, how old is
that they probably weren't
Is
even
he
ripped
over
around
25?
For. Who?
The black man over Zeus.
Is he? He ain't 30.
Is
I'll
he
tell you
over
that.
25?
Maybe. He ain't over 30.
If he over 25, he ain't young. To me. You know better.
Okay, well, that's... Okay, well, that's...
To me, young
your opinion.
is 21 and younger. That's young. After you hit that 21 mark, you grown.
Okay, well, it's fairly young to run a network, because I don't think there's anyone under the age of 30 that started and runs their own network. So with that being said, I look at him and I say, yeah, that's not... To me, like I said, a man is supposed to protect, provide, and all of that. Like, he's that they do not protect the image of black women. Period. And I don't understand why. You know what? And this is a question that I would like to ask.
They say he 32 or 36. Yeah, that nigga old. He know better. But about the 30 thing, about the 30 thing, I disagree. I think that, I don't know. Back in the day, you had young people in their 20s doing amazing things. You had young people back in the day. Usually you got married between 21 and 24 or 25, and you having family, and you're doing things, and people, discovering things in their 20s. So I don't know. I think maybe in certain groups, the standard has gotten low, and the expectations is very low. But I can
definitely agree. I can definitely agree with that. I mean, I know for sure, like you said, back in the day, it was a different thing. I mean,
they said his ass is hitting on 40. The person over Zeus is hitting on 40.
Then he's behaving. That they're behaving that way at this point. But anyway, I just say that to say, like you said, it's a different time now. we're
And
sitting
I
here
want
talking
to
about reality
talk about this
television.
too. It's a different time and different groups. You have different groups that their young people are still doing amazing. And I don't know, it kind of
Absolutely. Absolutely.
irritates me that it's like you cripple your own people when it's always, well, at 25 and you're not doing anything, that's okay. Wait till you get to 35 and then you can do something amazing. Fuck that. People in China and India, honey, they doing shit amazing at 15, 16. Okay? They are very advanced.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
They have
but
higher
I mean,
standards for
absolutely
their
not.
people.
But yeah, exactly.
And different groups
exactly
in
for who they are.
America has
Exactly.
different standards for those people. But when you're expecting a 40-year-old to accomplish some shit that a 12-year-old can do, that's a problem. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% with you there. I definitely do think the standards are a bit off. I mean, we're sitting here discussing a network that capitalizes on black women fighting each other consistently. In 2023, I thought this was dead already. I didn't know that there were people who still want to sit around and watch this. I mean, maybe a couple black men watch it. I know me and none of my friends watch it. I think it's mainly consumed by the same, type of women that are on the screen. And I think that that's a standard that needs to change as well. Like, I feel like this is something that black women are going to have to say no more of, like no more of this image of my sisters looking like that. Because, I mean, how else how else is it supposed to stop unless it isn't profitable? This is America. It's about capitalism. It's profitable. There are always going to be, right now, they're going to be young women who are going to tune into this stuff. And I'm telling you right now, the white girls watch the Kardashians. Zeus is mainly a young black female audience. So when we talk about different standards for ourselves, I definitely feel like this is where it needs to start. Like, we have to stop consuming this nonsense. We have to stop looking at people like DC Young Fly and his nonsensical family.
Can I ask you a question?
As
well,
absolutely.
we're trying to stop the drug epidemic. Remember, y'all, we used to have a crime on drugs. So when we go into the
Absolutely.
crack houses, are we going to say, okay, you crackheads, you guys are the cause of this. You crackheads, you guys keep on buying the crack. You guys are the cause. Yeah, the white man put the crack in the community, but y'all buy it up. Yeah, the black drug dealers, they got the big cars and they come, but y'all keep buying the crack. Yeah, we know you messed up in the head and that's why you keep on getting on this crack, but we going to blame you. You the reason why crack continue is because you keep on buying that motherfucking crack.
Mm-hmm.
It's your fault.
Is that how you feel?
I'm just asking. I'm just asking how would you blame the crackheads that do it?
I think before it gets too serious or too complicated about it, I do believe in personal choice. I mean, if you want to be a crackhead, by all means, be a crackhead. Just don't perpetuate it. I'm a big thing. For me personally, I believe it comes after parenting. I feel like regardless of where you grow up or what your environment is, if your parents are there for you and they probably instill the right values in you, even if you go out and do drugs once or twice, you shouldn't devolve into a crackhead. You understand? Like, I wouldn't blame. I blame whoever is in that bad situation personally. Like, and that's just my opinion. I wouldn't say.
Wow.
I wouldn't try to.
Wow.
Oh, do you want me to blame the dealer?
I don't want you to do anything, cause I don't ever push nobody to do anything. My stance is if I know a person is easily influenced, and I have a group of people that is easily influenced, easily persuaded, and I have another group of people that are intelligent. They don't live their life like that. They don't want people to do their people like that, but they're coming into another neighborhood where they know this group of people don't have the same, mindset as them, and they purposely put poison in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't subscribe to that understanding. I believe Life is more player versus player. It's a life, like for example, life is, to me, it's more of a conflict combat situation that you need to overcome. Like for example, when you wake up in the morning, you're hungry. That means you got to get up, you got to go get it. You understand? Like life is not something that people are going to do for you. No one's going to look out for you. But you are blessed to have family or friends that have your back. But this idea that being easily influenced is something that people should say out loud. Personally, I find it embarrassing to be easily influenced. And I don't think anyone should be proudly claiming that or even defending those people. Truthfully speaking, I think that easily influenced people possess a weak
mindset.
mindset.
People that are very easily influenced and
no, and I understand that. I understand that, and that's why there are more people on the top than on the bottom.
Okay.
That's why.
So it's okay.
I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being.
It's okay for a person to take advantage of those people.
Who said it's okay?
Okay,
life is life.
We can just leave it alone.
I mean, life is life. If you're really trying to play God and say what's right and what's not, that's for you to do. That's not for me to do. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm telling you that easily influenced people who like to do drugs don't make it far in life. I do not know mentally weak people who easily follow what they see and what they're told and are fairly successful. And I don't think that I should feel bad for them, personally speaking. Now, if you want to go out there and crusade for these people, that's by all means go ahead, but also crusade for them when they rob your house. Crusade for them still. Like, give them your stuff when they screw you over, because everyone loves to be that person, to be there to save the victim until the victim shows you that they also have terrible situations. And by no means would I ever write that off. But then you also have people who are born into terrible situations who overcome it. So the point is that we all have, God has blessed us all with the ability and potential to grow and change. And I will never underestimate a human's ability to change. That's why I say, if you want to be a crackhead, by all means, go do that. If you want to change your life, then you can do that. But this idea that you're a victim because you like to get high, yeah, no, thank you. That is a very weak mindset. That's just me personally, though. I don't mean to,
All right. Okay.
But
and do you feel the same way with homeless people as well? Like homeless, it's their fault for them being homeless.
People. No, I look at like, for example, I'm from New York City, right? So I actually see a lot of homeless people. Like, I see homeless people on the train every day, and I give homeless people money every time I see them. For the most part, I got to give at least one homeless person something a day. And at the end of the day, that's my $1, my $2, my $5. I gave a homeless woman on the train with her baby in a stroller. I gave her $40. I was like, Jesus Christ. She looked freshly homeless. So by no means do I look at these people and I feel nothing for them, but I feel no responsibility for them. It's like they feel no responsibility for me. I mean, do you feel responsibility for me over this phone right now? Because I know I don't feel responsibility for you, and I don't think that takes away from either of our humanity. I think that we can both be human. We can both have empathy, but at the same time say, shit, that's your problem. Like, what happened with your family? Did you couldn't work anything out with anyone? Okay, well, then go to a program, go to a shelter, go do something. By no means do I look at someone on hard times. I believe every hard time is an obstacle to be overcome. And if you are the type of person who could get the ball over the line, who can get from point A to point B, then that's, hey, like you said, we have the wrong expectations, right? You said people are 20-something years old and they ain't doing shit with their lives. But and that's unacceptable. But then this homeless person or this crackhead, I'm supposed to accept them?
Say that again.
You said earlier that we have these messed up expectations.
I said low
for
expectations.
Our own people.
Yes, when it comes to age and when it comes to Chinese and India, that how India and Chinese, their kids are very advanced in technology and education compared to America.
Have you ever been to India?
But you have to realize
it's
that
disgusting. They have no choice but to do that.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You have
I'm
to
sorry.
understand too that everybody is put in different positions in life. You know, those
Absolutely.
kids that have the privilege to get an education, have the privilege to come into a home, have the privilege to do so much. Everybody don't have that opportunity. Everybody wasn't given that situation, you know? So
You feel that that's required?
you said what?
Do you feel that to be given those privileges is required to be successful?
I think it will help people. I don't get
It
what you're
clearly
saying.
helps, but I'm asking, is it necessary? Is it required? Because I know, because we both know that it's not.
Based on who?
But see, listen, I mean, I think it's very, I mean, obviously we can't talk about every single individual. We can only speak in general. So in general,
have
no, it's not
homeless
required.
people ever succeeded? I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I've heard some
I was homeless.
stories. So
I was homeless. Me and my mother were homeless when I was younger, and we
okay.
we
so
went to a shelter.
right. So
We was in the system.
But you
we went
asked
to
me,
went to school.
is it a must? So I'm saying that for a small percentage that do it, but it's not going to be best for everybody. Everybody is not that small percentage.
Mm.
So just
So
because
when you
one
bring up-
person can make it out doesn't mean that it's going to be the same story for everybody else. Because
Okay.
a lot of times in life is only a few positions open, and the rest of y'all just going to have to deal with it.
Okay.
So I have
well,
to be
I
more
find,
spaces.
well,
But I know we are getting off on a whole different topic, boo-boo. Okay?
yeah, you're right.
Thank you,
I'm sorry.
929. We appreciate you. We're going to let you go at this time. Okay? How y'all doing? Okay, we got 478. You're live on the air. 478. You got the whole chat.
What's going on, GG? I watch you all the time,
Thank
girl.
you. Talk to me. What's up?
Well,
you
listen,
got the
baby,
whole chat, child. What's going on?
Before I get into the tea, can I just shed some light on young man that was just here real quick?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to get into the Joseline and we're going to stick to the topic. But listen, sir, just because you sitting up under your 75-year-old mama and you taking care of her and you got to wipe her behind and you got to do you got all of these extra responsibilities as a black man just because your mama is at that age, we didn't ask you for that. We didn't ask you to categorize all black men into what you currently going through. You're the one sitting up under her. You're the one that got a temporary honorary CPN doctorate degree or whatever you want to have. You sounding all proper, but you want to talk about the black community. You can't talk about the black community if you're not a part of the black community, and if you walk outside of your doorstep and toot your nose up at the black people in your same apartment complex. Now, am I right or am I right, GG? When he proper.
Go ahead. I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all. You know, so we are better together than divided. I love all of y'all, so that's what I'm gonna say. Okay.
Exactly, but you don't feel like you don't feel like he was being one-sided with all of his with all of his
478. Listen, I love all of y'all. You know, people have different beliefs and different perspectives. Maybe it can help, you know, open up different ideas. I have been in conversations and I left the conversations thinking another way. So, you know, you just have to give people room to grow and just to have more conversations with different people with different perspectives. So possibly they can be see things a little bit more farther than previously their vision was. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna get into too many people or try to, you know, whatever. 478. So talk to me about Joseline.
Child, okay, so let's stick to the topic. You right. They telling me I'm a regret this when I watch it back. So let's stick to the topic, friend. Okay, so Joseline, like, okay, I am honestly so tired of seeing the Bad Girls Club. I'm tired of seeing the Bad Boys Club. I'm tired of seeing anything that is orchestrated, surrounded drama and chaos and fighting and harming people. Because yes, I will agree. I watch the shit because it's entertaining. Just like I have videos of men physically hitting women and attacking women, and nobody around think that is a problem. Like I was raised in a household to where if you put the household that I was raised in, so to see men physically attacking and running up on women and kicking women and throwing women, like it that was bizarre. So I feel like a lot of this stuff needs to be put a stop needs to be put to a lot of the things that are going on when it comes to that situation. Joseline has been out of hand since her Love and Hip Hop days. Like there's gonna be no stopping if people keep giving her the ammo. If people keep funding her and investing in her and her antics. She went to a whole show on BET Plus, which is the College Hill. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, with Amber Rose and New York and all of them. She went to a whole nother network and brung chaos to that network. So that goes to show you that it's just the type of person that
I gotta say something with that 478, and I will always put blame on the networks. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel that the networks give Joseline prizes, rewards with her behavior.
Bigger check.
Because they want that
Bigger
demonic behavior, they want that evilness, and they know Joseline's reputation. They know what she about, and they say, "Come on the show." That's what it's all about. We know what you're gonna bring. We expect it. We're gonna play like, "Oh my God, I can't believe she went that far." Nigga, please. This what you wanted, network. I blame it on the networks. I have always have a stance. The higher person, the leaders, the people that's in charge, the people that hold the power and the weight.
I agree, but the sad reality, I definitely agree with what you just said, is definitely the networks. But the sad reality that we live in now as just a human race, it has nothing to do with color. It has nothing to do with gender. It has nothing to do with sexual orientation. It has nothing to do with none of that. What it all boils down to is that that's what's considered entertainment in 2023. And that is the sad reality of it all. So it's not about
lost.
whether this person black, white.
I'm kind of lost. Because I know you talk about race, gender, sexuality, but that is a major player in America right now. I mean, we're so, everything is political around race, sexuality, and gender. That is the main playing field in America right now. The laws that are coming down in different states, it's all surrounded by race, gender, and sexuality. So it all plays together. Entertainment, everything, this all plays together. So, it has everything to do with everything. It's all connected.
It's all connected. However, I don't feel like, what I'm saying is, I don't feel like the forefront of the issue is anybody's race, sexuality, or whatever the case. We all watch this, and we are all guilty of enjoying it. That is the issue.
Now, you said we all. Who are we all? Because a lot of people,
Me.
including myself, I don't watch the show.
Me.
I don't know much about it. All I do, I see it come through the pipeline on the Shade Room, and then I just talk about it. And I'm not.
You got to start watching, G.
Not, but it's not for me. You know, I see it. It
Girl,
irritates
I
me.
be watching,
It
friend.
does.
I be watching.
Well, watch it, but it does not entertain me. It does nothing to my eyes. It does nothing to my brain cells. It doesn't benefit me, so I don't watch it. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I have to force myself to watch Love and Hip Hop so I can talk about it because it's so popular in the gossip realm, and I do gossip, right? So sometimes I have to force myself to watch it, and it's so painful. And a lot of times I don't even watch the shit. I just take little clips from the shade room, and I rely on my viewers to put me in on what's going on, and I give my opinion based on that. But I honestly, I don't watch none of the shit. VH1, Love and Hip Hop, Zeus, none of it. None of it.
Well, I guess maybe it has something to do with age as well, because I'm only 23. So
no, I know a lot of 17-year-olds, 16, 19 that do not subscribe to that. And I know a lot of 40-year-olds. Hell, the players in Love and Hip Hop, they are in their 40s and 50s. So it's not about age. It's about character. It's about choice. You know, some people are thrilled with it and some are not.
We are the Braxton, and you see that. Somebody said something about the Braxtons. I love the Braxtons. I'm sorry, but okay. So I guess Gigi, this gonna have to be one of the topics that we disagree with, where we agree to disagree on.
Yeah, I don't care
but
about
I
that.
will say
You
this.
enjoy the drama, the ratchet. You know, you enjoy that type of
I do.
that. I don't even call it drama. To me, I see a drama sitcom. I do like drama sitcoms. My favorite drama sitcom was Revenge. Like, I like scripted TV shows. I like drama movies. You know.
Yes, do you watch? Do you, not to cut you off, but do you watch All the Queen's Men with Eva?
Yeah, I watch it. It's entertaining because I watch because of Eva, and I think she's so beautiful on camera. And I really just watch because of Eva. She's so fucking beautiful to me, so I watch for her. But it's, if I had to grade that show, it would definitely get a C minus or a D. It's not my favorite, but if I'm bored, I will watch it.
You don't smoke weed, do you?
I don't. I don't even allow weed in my house. No.
I can tell, baby.
If you smoking weed, I would not get in your car. Okay?
Well, you won't never ride with me, baby. But
but I do have relatives that smoke marijuana. Shit, I think I got relatives that smell it, and I love them dearly. You know, it is what it is. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to be around it. I don't want to smell like it.
And that's respected. That's
Yeah.
respected. But I do want to say something, all jokes aside, in all sincerity. Like, my heart goes out to DC Young Fly. I know we didn't get to touch on too much of him, and I will be a part of the live in the chat.
Thank you. I appreciate
on the next time we talk. But my heart goes out to him, and I just wish him a lot of light, love, and strength. Because that's a tough situation.
Yeah. And what's your thoughts, before I let you go, on the drama in social media saying that he sacrificed her?
Welcome to Hollywood. You feel me?
Shit. I thought your ass was going to do something else. It sounded like you was his friend.
Like, it's all, like, I absolutely, my heart goes out to him.
You shocked me.
However,
how you okay, you want to give him hugs, but you feel like he sacrificed her.
I do.
Oh shit!
And that's
ain't that some
that's
shit?
not for,
ain't that some shit? But go ahead. That's just
my
heart
go because what you have to understand. Okay, so let me break it down. Can I please break it down?
I'm scared, but okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna break it down for you. When you are in those situations,
as such as the Illuminati and all of those type of societies. When you are in those type of situations and the fire is at your feet, there is absolutely no telling what you would do in those instances. Maybe something happened to where he said yes or signed something or whatever the case may have been, to the point where he didn't know what he was doing or what he was signing up for.
I have to disagree with that, and I'm not a fan of DC. Okay, but in DC of defense, I'm gonna pick DC side since you picked the ops. It does not align up with his lifestyle. They said he is a prayer warrior. He's a man of faith.
Have you ever seen a man get on Instagram and pray? Like, people got to stop listening to the world.
Hold on. I'm just saying what DC, didn't I say I'm taking his side? Okay.
But your side is already picked, so you're not really in tune to what my opinion is, which would have been answering your question because you asked me what my opinion about it was, right?
Yeah, you said that you believe he did the sacrifice. And I said that I don't agree with your opinion that he did the sacrifice based on his lifestyle. Did you not want me to give my opinion on your beliefs?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Definitely.
Yeah, however, so that's all I was saying, that his lifestyle and his being a faith man, when you walk into the spirit realm, you have discernment of evil spirits, and God will give you a vision to tell you move away from this and that. So I was just playing on his defense. Like I said, I'm not a big DC fan. I don't know none of his jokes. Can I tell you something? I never watched Wild 'N Out. Never one show. I don't care for that show.
What?
I don't like that show. First of all, I don't like roasting. I don't like mean spirits. I feel like you can have a better form of entertainment than talking down to each other. I don't like that shit. I don't. So I don't subscribe to it. And only thing I like about the Wild 'N Out is it's so pretty. Like the colors be popping. It just looks beautiful to me, but I don't watch it. But go ahead.
Not the colors you watching.
It do. You don't think the colors be popping? How they be so bright, colorful, and the stage. It looks pretty.
It's real lit, but it distract me when I be smoking my blunt. Like that kind of light flashing, it really make me think the police finna come get my 3.5. So I had to tune. Okay. I have to tune out, G. I have to tune out. But in all actuality and all jokes aside,
now I can tell you a show that I really like, and I saw recently. Bridgerton.
What's that?
Did you see Bridgerton on Netflix?
I did, and I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too. That was good.
I really did enjoy that show because for me to come from my background and my walk of life, it really changed my perspective about different cultures. Because here I go being African American. I live in the hood, y'all. Y'all probably can tell. But anyway, I live in the hood. So for me to be in the hood smoking my joint and watching somebody talking about, did you park the car? Like, that was fascinating to me. And then for it to actually have a real storyline behind it all.
Yeah, and the script was...
It was really scripted well. The creator of that show did a phenomenal job, and I hope they come out with something else.
Now, I'll tell you my favorite TV show of all times. And I know some of y'all religious people going to dislike me for it, but fuck it. Vampire Diaries. I love me some Elena. Vampire Diaries, Stephen, all of y'all. Bonnie, Caroline, child. What else? Elijah, Rebecca.
Yes,
that's my sister.
The original.
Yeah. Oh, you know about the originals? Child.
That was my team.
Huh?
That was my tea. The
Yeah, I
original.
love the originals. And I love Games of Thrones. I'm a Games of Thrones.
American Horror Story was phenomenal.
Now, to me, American Horror Story, it looked too ugly. I don't like stuff that looks too grimy or too bloody or just too ugly. In American Horror Story, their monsters are too ugly. I like beautiful monsters. I can watch a monster that look normal, but
all monsters ain't cute.
I know, but that's why I can't watch it, because it ain't cute. I don't like watching ugly shit or, stuff that's just so grimy. I don't like watching it. I just don't watch it. One thing I cannot stand and I would never watch is mummies, or the Walking Dead people. What you call them?
The Walking Dead series.
Yeah, The Walking Dead, when people are dead and they walking. I forgot what y'all call them. But I would never watch a movie that got those type of characters in there, because it just freaks me out and I just can't stand it. It's just something about a dead person just blindly just walking. Zombies. I can't stand zombies. I would never watch a show with zombies. Shows, or I don't like horror movies that's about a killer just killing people. I don't like it. It has to make sense. It has to have a storyline. But somebody just going around killing people just for the sake, and we seeing blood, I don't want to see that shit, and I don't want to be paranoid. So that's my little thing.
Yeah, I feel where you coming from though, but at the end of the day, like, it all resorts back to you not smoking the marijuana.
Smoking don't got shit to do with nothing. But
you got to get you a little bit, because when you start feeling, I'm gonna explain it. Let me explain it for real. Because once you start feeling uneasy and paranoid, friend, only thing you got to do is reach over and hit it. That's all. Okay,
Well,
I'm leaving the chat.
All right, love you.
I'm finna drop to the live chat.
I'm gonna let you go.
I love you back.
Okay.
I love you back.
All right. Well, that is the end of the show. I just want to say thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. And I definitely would try my best to go live tomorrow. All right. And I enjoyed you guys. I enjoyed all the callers. Everybody that likes, shared, and subscribed. Please subscribe and please like this video. And I'm out. And like I said, I'm sorry I did not get to talk about DC as much as we wanted to on this live. But tomorrow we will do a live that's dedicated to DC if nothing else. Like, if it's a big story that come tomorrow, I may not can do a live on DC, but it should be. We're going to try to make it happen this week. All right, love y'all, and I'm out. Bye.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.